An Engineering Organization Guide. Chapter 1. Major Engineering Organizations. Major Engineering Organizations 1. AAES.org, American Association of Engineering Societies. Accreditation Board Engineering and Technology. 111 Marketplace. Number 1050. Baltimore, Maryland 21202-4012. 410-347-7700. abet.org. We'll tell you where the accredited schools are. For engineering and technicians. National Society of Professional Engineers. 1420 King St. Alexandria, Virginia 22314-2794. 703-684-2800. nsbe.org. Info about licensing, several journals. American Association of Engineering Societies. 1111 19th St. Northwest. Number 608. Washington, D.C. 20034. 800-658-8897. 202-296-2237. AAES.org. International Directory of Engineering Societies and Related Organizations, Who's Who in Engineering, Book. American Society for Engineering Education. 1818 N. St. N.W. Number 600. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-331-3500. Fax, 202-265-8504. pubsinfo@asce.org. asce.org. asce.org/pre-college. Prism, monthly. Jets. 1420 King St. Suite 405. Alexandria, Virginia 22314-2794. Jets.org. National Council of Examiners. For Engineering and Surveying. POG 1686. Clemson, South Carolina 29633-1686. ncs.org. Major Engineering Organizations 2. ASCE.org, American Society for Engineering Education. ITA.org, International Technology and Engineering Educators Association. TAP.org, Technology and Engineering Educational Association of Pennsylvania. American Society of Engineering Education/ASCE. 1818 NST, NW. Number 600. Washington, D.C. 20036 to 2479. 202-331-3500. zzzac.org. The Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Computer Society/IEEECS. 2001 LST, NW. Number 700. Washington, D.C. 20036 to 4928. 202-371-0101. zzccomputer.org. Institute of Environmental Sciences and Technology/IEST. 2340 South Arlington Heights Road. Number 620. Arlington Heights, Illinois 60005-4510. 847-981-0100. Information at iest.org. zzziest.org. Technology Student Association/TSA. 1914 Association Drive. Reston, Virginia 20191-1540. 888-860-9010. general@tsaweb.org. zztzsaweb.org. Discoveer. info@discovery.org. zzzdiscoveer.org. National Society of Professional Engineers/NSPE. 1420 King St. Alexandria, Virginia 22314-2794. 888-285-6773. zznsbe.org. Society of Manufacturing Engineers/SME. 1 SME Drive. Dearborn, Michigan, 48128-2408. 800-733-4763. Service@sme.org. zzzsme.org. Society of Women Engineers/SWAY. 203 North La Salle St. Number 1675. Chicago, Illinois 60601-1269. 312-596-5223. HQ@sway.org. zzzsway.org. Major Engineering Organizations 3. Aerospace Industries Association. 1000 Wilson Boulevard, Suite 1700. Arlington, Virginia 22209-3901. AIA-AEROSPACE.org. American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, Inc. 1801 Alexander Bell Drive, Suite 500. Reston, Virginia 20191-4344. AIA.org. American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers. 2950 Niles Road, St. Joseph, Michigan 49085-9659. Asabe.org. Biomedical Engineering Society. 8401 Corporate Drive, Suite 225. Landover, Maryland 20785-2224. BMES.org. American Institute of Chemical Engineers. 3 Park Avenue, NYC 10016-5991. AICHE.org. American Chemical Society. Department of Career Services. 1155 16th St. Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20036. Chemistry.org/portal/chemistry. American Society of Civil Engineers. 1801 Alexander Bell Drive, Reston, Virginia 20191-4400. ASCE.org. IEEE Computer Society. 1730 Massachusetts Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C. 20036-1992. Computer.org. Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers USA. 1828 L. St. NW, Suite 1202. Washington, D.C. 20036. IEEE.org. American Academy of Environmental Engineers. 130 Holiday Court, Suite 100. Annapolis, Maryland 21401. AAEE.net. American Society of Safety Engineers. 1800 East Oakton St. Des Plaines, Illinois 60018. ASSE.org. Board of Certified Safety Professionals. 208 Bawash Avenue, Savoy, Illinois 61874. BCSB.org. Institute of Industrial Engineers. 3577 Parkway Lane, Suite 200. Norcross, Georgia 30092. IIEnet.org. Metals and Materials Society. 184 Thornhill Road, Warrendale, Pennsylvania 15086-7514. TMS.org. ASM International. 9639 Kinsman Road, Materials Park, Ohio 44073-0002. ASMInternational.org. The American Society of Mechanical Engineers. 3 Park Avenue, NYC 10016-5990. ASME.org. American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers. 1791 Tully Circle Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia 30329. ASHRAE.org. Society of Automotive Engineers. 400 Commonwealth Drive, Warrendale, Pennsylvania 15096-0001. SAE.org. Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers. 601 Pavonia Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey 07306. SNAME.org. The Society for Mining, Metallurgy and Exploration. 8307 Schaefer Parkway, Littleton, Colorado 80127-4102. SMEnet.org. American Nuclear Society. 555 North Kensington Avenue, LaGrange Park, Illinois 60526. ANS.org. Society of Petroleum Engineers. POB 833836. Richardson, Texas 75083-3836. SPE.org. Major Engineering Organizations 4. EGFI-K12.org, General Information about Engineering. Students.egfi-k12.org/read-the-magazine.htm. Technology Student Association. tsaweb.org. abet.org. List of accredited programs. National Council of Examiners for Engineering and Surveying. ncs.org. nsbe.org/resources/career-center/job-board/job-board. careers.swe.org. Biomedical Engineering Society. jobbboard.bmes.org/jobseekers. abet. 415 North Charles Street, Baltimore, Maryland 21201-4405. 410-347-7700. Accreditation at abet.org. abet.org. American Association of Engineering Societies. 1801 Alexander Bell Drive, Reston, Virginia 20191-5467. 202-296-2237. AAEs.org. American Society for Engineering Education. 1818 N Street, NW, Suite 600. Washington, D.C. 20036-2476. 202-331-3500. ASCE.org. National Council of Examiners for Engineering and Surveying. POB 1686. Clemson, South Carolina 29633-1686. 800-250-3196. ncs.org. National Society of Professional Engineers. 1420 King Street, Alexandria, VA 22314 Euro 2794. 888-285-6773. nsbe.org/resources/students. Society of Women Engineers. 130 East Randolph Street, Suite 3500. Chicago, Illinois 60601-6314. 312-596-5223. hq@sway.org. swe.org. Chapter 2. A big list of engineering organization websites. Engineering organization websites. abcep.org/home_abcep.html, Academy of Board Certified Environmental Professionals, ABCEP. IEEE-AESS.org, Aerospace and Electronic Systems Society, EASE. AIA-AEROSPACE.org, Aerospace Industries Association. ASMA.org, Aerospace Medical Association, ASMA. AWMA.org, Air and Waste Management Association, AMA. AlgaeBiomass.org, Algae Biomass Organization, ABIO. AAET.info, American Association of Electrodiagnostic Technologists, AAET. AAEs.org, American Association of Engineering Societies, AAEs. ADA.org, American Design Drafting Association, ADA. AFE.org, Association for Facilities Engineering, of. AIAs.org, American Institute of Architecture Students, AIAs. ASCE.org/AEI, Architectural Engineering Institute, AEI. ASCET.org, American Society of Certified Engineering Technicians, ASCE. ASNT.org, American Society for Non-Destructive Testing, ASNT. OVSI.org/Home, Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International, OVSI. CE.org, Consumer Electronics Association, CEA. CPMT.IEEE.org, IEEE Components, Packaging, and Manufacturing Technology Society, CPMT. ElectricDrive.org, Electric Drive Transportation Association, EDDA. ETA-I.org, ADA International. IMIMAPS.org, International Map Industry Association, IMIA. ISET.org, International Society of Certified Electronics Technicians, ISET. JPMA.org, Juvenile Products Manufacturers Association, JPMA. NACFAM.org, National Council for Advanced Manufacturing, NACFAM. NCARB.org, National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, NCARB. NICET.org, National Institute for Certification in Engineering Technologies, NICET. PLAZA.org, Plaza, Professional Lighting and Sound Association. ses-standards.site-ym.com/?SES, the Society for Standards Professionals. The FOA.org, the Fiber Optic Association, FOA. AAAI.org, American Association for Artificial Intelligence. AAAI.org/magazine/job-bank.php. AAEE.net, American Academy of Environmental Engineers. AAES.org, American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists, AAES. AAMANET.org, American Architectural Manufacturers Association, AAMA. AAMI.org, Association for the Advancement of Medical Instrumentation, AMI. ABIH.org, American Board of Industrial Hygiene, ABI. abtox.org/homepage.aspx, American Board of Toxicology, ABT. AC.org, American Council of Engineering Companies. AC.org, American Council of Engineering Companies, ASEC. AC.org/jobbank, American Council of Engineering Companies. ACE.org, American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy, ACE. ACM.org, Association for Computing Machinery Association. ACM.org, Association of Computing Machinery. ACS.org, American Chemical Society. ACS.org/careers, American Chemical Society. ACSC.org, Association of Chinese Scientists and Engineers. ACSC.org, Association of Chinese Scientists and Engineers. ADA.org, American Design and Drafting Association. ADA.org, American Design Drafting Association. AEANet.org, American Electronics Association. AEEcenter.org, Association of Energy Engineers. aeecenter.org/ifora/pages/index.cfm ?page 1, Association of Energy Engineers, AE. aegweb.org, Association of Engineering Geologists. aegweb.org, Association of Engineering Geologists. aeinstitute.org/engineering/state.cfm, State Boards for Engineering. aes.org, Audio Engineering Society. afcea.org, Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association, AFSA. afe.org, Association for Facilities Engineering. afe.org, Association for Facilities Engineering. Aftermarketsuppliers.org/FMC, Filter Manufacturers Council, FMC. AGMA.org, American Gear Manufacturers Association, AGMA. AGU.org, American Geophysical Union. agu.org/education/careers_in_science, American Geophysical Union Jobs. aham.org, Association of Home Appliance Manufacturers, AHAM. ahema.org, American Hardware Manufacturers Association, EMA. ahrmm.org, Association for Healthcare Resource and Materials Management, ARM. aia.org, American Institute of Architects. aiaa.org, Aeronautical Engineers. aiaa.org, Aeronautical. aiaa.org, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. aiaa.org, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. aiaa.org, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. aiaa.org/content.cfm page ID =336, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics Jobs. aiche.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers. aiche.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers, AICHE. aiche.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers, AICHE. aiche.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers. aiche.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers. ams.org, American Mathematical Society. aiche.org/career resources, American Institute of Chemical Engineers. aiche.org/technical societies, technical societies. aieinline.org, American Institute of Engineers Inc., AIE. aiha.org/pages/default.aspx, American Industrial Hygiene Association, AIHA. aimb.org, American Institute for Medical and Biological Engineering. aip.org, American Institute of Physics. aip.org, American Institute of Physics, AIP. aces.org, American Indian Science and Engineering Society. aces.org, American Indian Science and Engineering Society, ACES. ame.org, Association for Manufacturing Excellence, AIM. americaspower.org, America's Power. amtsoc.org, American Meteorological Society. ams.org, American Mathematical Society. ams.org, American Mathematical Society. ams.org/employment, American Mathematical Society. amtonline.org, Association for Manufacturing Technology, AMT. ans.org, American Nuclear Society, ANS. ans.org, American Nuclear Society. apegga.com, Association of Professional Engineers, Geologists, and Geophysicists of Alberta. apga.org, American Public Gas Association. api.org, American Petroleum Institute. appanet.org, American Public Power Association. opera.org, Automotive Parts Remanufacturers Association, OPRA. aps.org, American Physical Society. aps.org, American Physical Society. apwa.net, American Public Works Association. apwa.net, American Public Works Association. apwa.net/works1, American Public Works Association Work Zone. a-r-a.org, Automotive Recyclers Association, ARA. asabe.org, American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers. asabe.org/membership/careercenter.htm, American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers. asae.org, American Society of Agricultural Engineers. aushop.org, Automotive Service Association, ASA. asce.org, American Society for Civil Engineers. asce.org, American Society of Civil Engineers. ase.org, Alliance to Save Energy. ase.org, American Association of Engineering Societies. ase.org, American Society for Engineering Education. ase.org, American Society for Engineering Education. ASERTTI.org, Association of State Energy Research and Technology Transfer Institutions, ASERTI. ASES.org, American Solar Energy Society, ASES. ASH.org, American Society for Healthcare Engineering, ASH. ASHRAE.org, American Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Engineers. ASHRAE.org, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, Inc. ASHRAE.org, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers. ASHRAE.org, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, Inc. ASHRAEjobs.com. asminternational.org/portal/site/asm, ASM International, the materials information. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, ASME. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. ASMInternational.org, ASM International. ASMInternational.org, ASM International, the Materials Information Society. asminternational.org/portal/site/www/societies, materials societies. ASSE.org, American Society of Safety Engineers. ASSE.org, American Society of Safety Engineers. Astronautical.org, American Astronautical Society. Astronautical.org, American Astronautical Society. attra.ncat.org, National Sustainable Agriculture Information Service, ATRA. avs.org, American Vacuum Society. awm-math.org/career.html, Association for Women in Mathematics. AW.org, American Water Works Association. bcpe.org, Board of Certification in Professional Ergonomics, BCPE. BERAonline.org, Biomass Energy Research Association, BERA. bmes.org/aws/bmes/pt/sp/home_page, Biomedical Engineering Society, BEAMS. bmes.org/mc/page.do, Biomedical Engineering Society. careercenter.aia.org, American Institute of Architects Jobs. careercenter.asminternational.org/search/browse, ASM International Jobs. careercenter.sae.org, Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, Career Center. careercenter.tms.org, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society. careercornerstone.org/association.hdm, Professional Associations, Science and Engineering. careers.ada.org, American Design Drafting Association Jobs. careers.aegweb.org, Association of Engineering Geologists Jobs. careers.aps.org, American Physical Society Jobs. careers.asce.org/search/browse, American Society of Civil Engineers Jobs. careers.ieee.org. careers.swe.org, Society of Women Engineers Jobs. cast-science.org, Council for Agricultural Science and Technology, CAST. celerition.org, Standard Seal Ration Society, SCS. chemconsult.org, Association of Consulting Chemists and Chemical Engineers, ACCNCE. chemconsult.org, Association of Consulting Chemists and Chemical Engineers. cms.ichim.org, Institution of Chemical Engineers, ICHEM. computer.org, IEEE Computer Society. computer.org/portal/site/IEEECS/index.jsp, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Computer Society. computer.org/student/student.hdm, IEEE Student Information. constructionweblinks.com Controlling.com. Controlseast.org, Control System Integrators Association, CSA. Crops.org, Crop Science Society of America, CSA. Cryogenicsociety.org, Cryogenic Society of America. CSCE.ca, Canadian Society for Civil Engineers. CWE.org, California Water Environment Association. IIENet.org, Institute of Industrial Engineers. D1MEBA.org, Marine Engineers Beneficial Association, MABA. DamSafety.org, Association of State Dam Safety Officials, ASTSO. DineGreen.com, Green Restaurant Association, GRA. DistrictEnergy.org, International District Energy Association, IDEA. EEBA.org, the Energy and Environmental Building Alliance, EBA. EEGs.org, Environmental and Engineering Geophysical Society. EERI.org, Earthquake Engineering Research Institute. egr.msu.edu/ASME, ASME Michigan State University. Electrochem.org, Electrochemical Society. EMAHQ.org, Environmental Markets Association, EMA. EMBS.org, IEEE Engineering in Medicine and Biology Society, EMBS. enfo.com/NAP, National Association of Environmental Professionals. engfnd.org, Engineering Foundation. enviasns.org, Environmental Industry Association. Envelope.org, Envelope Manufacturers Association, EMA. EnviroCert.intl.org, EnviroCert International. enviro-engrs.org, American Academy of Environmental Engineers. ESAassociation.com/node/89, Environmental Solutions Association, ESA. ESD.org, the Engineering Society. EthanolarFA.org, Renewable Fuels Association, RFA. Fairway.ecn.purdue.edu/IEEE-EMBS, Purdue Biomedical Engineering Club. FCHIA.org, Fuel Cell and Hydrogen Energy Association, FCHA. gbci.org/homepage.aspx, Green Building Certification Institute, GBC. Geosociety.org, Geological Society of America. Geosociety.org/profdev, Geological Society of America Jobs. Geotechnical-directory.com/societies_and_institutes.html, Geotechnical Societies. GOIAM.org, International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, IAM. GreenAdvantage.org, Green Advantage, GA. greenhotels.com/index.php, Green Hotels Association, GA. IASES.org, International Association of Civil Engineering Students. IBEWEB.org, Institute of Biological Engineering. IBTTA.org, International Bridge, Tunnel and Turnpike Association, IBTA. ICE.org.uk, Institute of Civil Engineers. ICE.uk, Institute of Civil Engineers, ICE. ICHEM.org, Institution of Chemical Engineers. ICMHQ.com, Institute of Configuration Management, ICM. IDEMA.org, International Disk Drive Equipment and Materials Association, IDEMA. IDSA.org, Industrial Designers Society of America. IEEE.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Inc. IEEE.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. IEEEUSA.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. IEEEUSA.org/default.asp, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers USA, IEEE USA. IENearth.org, Indigenous Environmental Network, IEN. IES.org/career, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America Jobs. IESNA.org, IES.org, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. IESNA.org, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. ISNA.org, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. IFPTE.org, International Federation of Professional and Technical Engineers, IFT. IIENET.org, Institute of Industrial Engineers. IIENET2.org, Institute of Industrial Engineers. IIENET2.org/default.aspx, Institute of Industrial Engineers, IIE. IIENET2.org/landing.aspx?ID =388, Institute of Industrial Engineers, IIE, Jobs. ILSR.org, Institute for Local Self-Reliance, ILSR. IMAPS.org, International Microelectronics and Packaging Society. INCOSE.org, International Council on Systems Engineering, INCOSE. Informs.org, Institute for Operations Research and the Management Sciences. IRCUSA.org, Interstate Renewable Energy Council, IREC. ISA.org, Instrument Society of America. ISA.org, International Society for Measurement and Control. ISA.org/default.aspx, International Society of Automation, ISA. ISMSP.com/index.php, International Society of Mine Safety Professionals, ISMSP. ISBE.org, International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering, ISP. ISBE.org, International Society of Pharmaceutical Engineers. ISRM.net, International Society for Rock Mechanics. ISSMO.org, International Society for Structural and Multidisciplinary Optimization. ISWA.org, International Solid Waste Association, ISWA. ITE.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers. ITE.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers, ITE. ITE.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers. JOBBOard.asme.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers Job Board. Jobs.acm.org, Association for Computing Machinery, ACM. Jobs.ieee.org/careers/job search, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Inc. Jobs.ite.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers Jobs. JobsConnection.sme.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. LaserCertification.org, National Council on Laser Certification, NCLC. macobi.com/articles/humanengineering.shtml. me.giatech.edu/asme, ASME Georgia Tech University Chapter. me.vt.edu/asme, ASME Virginia Tech Chapter. mesa.org/en/index.asp, Manufacturing Enterprise Solutions Association, MESA. midwestrenew.org, Midwest Renewable Energy Association, MREA. motn.org, Marine and Oceanographic Technology Network, MONE. mptia.org, the Mechanical Power Transmission Association, MPTE. mrs.s_mrs/index.asp, Materials Research Society. msscusa.org, Manufacturing Skill Standards Council, MSSC. mtsociety.org/home.aspx, Marine Technology Society, MTS. mymos.org, MOS. nabcep.org, North American Board of Certified Energy Practitioners, NABCEP. NABAR.org, National Association for Biomedical Research, NABR. NACE.org/home.aspx, NACE International. NADCA.com/N, National Air Ducts Cleaning Association, NADCA. nae.edu/nae/nahome.nsf, National Academy of Engineering. NAPE.org, National Association of Environmental Professionals, NAEP. NACO.org, National Association of Energy Service Companies, NESCO. NALGEP.org, National Association of Local Government Environmental Professionals, NALGEP. NAM.org, National Association of Manufacturers, NAM. NAML.org, National Association of Marine Laboratories, NAML. NavalEngineers.org, American Society of Naval Engineers. NavalEngineers.org, American Society of Naval Engineers. NavalEngineers.org, American Society of Naval Engineers. NavalEngineers.org/careers/pages/jobbboard.aspx, American Society of Naval Engineers. NavalEngineers.org/pages/default.aspx, American Society of Naval Engineers, USN. ncbdc.com/index.php, National Council of Building Designer Certification, NCBDC. ncms.org, National Center for Manufacturing Sciences, NCMS. necanet.org, National Electrical Contractors Association. NEI.org, Nuclear Energy Institute, NEI. NACE.com, North American Electric Reliability Corporation, NERC. NETAworld.org, International Electrical Testing Association, NETA. netforum.avectra.com/ub/startpage.aspx ? Site =@ web code =# homepage, Association for Commuter Transportation, ACT. nextsteps.org, American Society of Safety Engineers Jobs. nfpa.org, National Fire Protection Association, NFPA. ngwa.org, National Groundwater Association, NGWA. ngwa.org, National Groundwater Association. nma.org, National Mining Association. nmma.org, National Marine Manufacturers Association, NMA. nowra.org, National On-Site Wastewater Recycling Association, Inc., NORA. nrep.org/index.php, National Registry of Environmental Professionals, NREP. nsbe.org, National Society of Black Engineers. nsbe.org, National Society of Black Engineers. nsbe.org/home.aspx, National Society of Black Engineers, NSB. nsc.org/pages/home.aspx, National Safety Council, NSC. nsbe.org, National Society of Professional Engineers. nsbe.org, National Society of Professional Engineers, NSP. nsbe.org, National Society of Professional Engineers. nsbe.org, National Society of Professional Engineers. nsbe.org, National Society of Black Engineers. nsbe.org/employment, National Society of Professional Engineers Jobs. nwas.org, National Weather Association. oilonline.com, Oil Online. osa.org, Optical Society of America. pcca.org, Portable Computer and Communications Association, PCA. pegasus.cc.ucf.edu/ASCT, American Society of Engineering Technology. pharmacoap.org, International Society for Pharmacoepidemiology, ISP. pharmweb.net, Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering. physicstoday.org/jobs, American Institute of Physics. pmaame.org, Polyurethane Manufacturers Association, PMA. reman.org, the Remanufacturing Institute, TRI. resource/solutions.org/index.php, Center for Resource Solutions, CRS. sae.org, SAE International. sae.org, Society of Automotive Engineers. sae.org, Society of Automotive Engineers. same.org, Society of American Military Engineers. same.org, Society of American Military Engineers. same.org, Society of American Military Engineers, SAME. samp.org, Society for the Advancement of Material and Process Engineering, SAMP. samp.org, Society for the Advancement of Material and Process Engineering. SAWET.org, Society of Allied Weight Engineers, SAWET. SCS.org, Society for Computer Simulation. SCS.org/careers. COT.org, Structural Engineers Association of Texas. SEIA.org, Solar Energy Industries Association, SEIA. SEJ.org, Society of Environmental Journalists. SFPE.org, Society of Fire Protection Engineers, SFPE. SHAPE.org, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. SHAPE.org, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. SIAM.org, Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics. SIAM.org, Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics. SIAM.org/careers, Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics Jobs. SME.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. SME.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. SWE.org, Society of Women Engineers. SME.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers, SME. SME.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. SMEnet.org, Society for Mining, Metallurgy, and Exploration. SMEnet.org, Society for Mining, Metallurgy, and Exploration, Inc. smrp.org/ifora/pages/index.cfm page 1, Society for Maintenance and Reliability Professionals, SMRP. sname.org, the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers. sname.org/home, the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers, SNAM. sname.org/sname/home, Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers. Society. Society of Women Engineers.swe.org, Society of Women Engineers. SolarElectricPower.org, Solar Electric Power Association, SEPA. SolarEnergy.org, Solar Energy International, SEI. Sol.org, Society of Logistics Engineers. Spacetech.us/WordPress11, SpaceAttack. SPE.org, Society of Petroleum Engineers. spe.org/spe-app/spe/index.jsp, Society of Petroleum Engineers. Spectrum.ieee.org/careers/careers.jsp, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. SPI.org, International Society for Optical Engineering. SRE.org, Society of Reliability Engineers, SRE. STEB.org, State Energy Advisory Board, STEB. Steel.org, American Iron and Steel Institute. STLE.org, Society of Tribologists and Lubrication Engineers, SOL. SWE.org, Society of Women Engineers. SWE.org, Society of Women Engineers, SWAY. SWE.org, Society of Women Engineers. TMS.org, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society. TMS.org, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society. TMS.org, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society, TMS. TMS.org/students/students.html, TMS Student Activities. TMS.org/tmshome.aspx, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society. Toxicology.org, Society of Toxicology, SOT. UEFoundation.org, United Engineering Foundation. UMWA.org, United Mine Workers of America. USABiomass.org, Biomass Power Association, BPA. USAEE.org, United States Association for Energy Economics, USE. USGBC.org, U.S. Green Building Council, USGC. UXPA.org, User Experience Professionals Association, UXPA. VMA.site-ym.com, Valve Manufacturers Association, VMA. WasteRecycling.org, National Waste and Recycling Association. WEF.org, Water Environment Federation. WIndustry.org, Windustry. womeninaerospace.org/index.html, Women in Aerospace, WIA. Chapter 3. Engineering Organization Addresses. Engineering Organization Addresses. American Consulting Engineers Council. 1015, 15th St. Northwest. Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-347-7474. AC.org. Directory of Consulting Engineering Firms. International Engineering Directory. American Institute of Chemical Engineers. 212-591-7338. AICHE.org. American Society of Agricultural Engineers. 2950 Niles Road, St. Yospe, Michigan 49085. 616-429-0300. ASAE.org. American Society of Civil Engineers. 1801 Alexander Bell Drive, Reston, Virginia 20191-4400. 800-548 AX. 703-295-6300. ACSC.org. Civil Engineering, Monthly, ASCE News. Monthly. American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers. 1791 Tully Cr. NE. Atlanta, Georgia 30329. 404-636-8400. Fax, 404-321-5478. ASHRAE.org. ASHRAE Journal. American Society of Mechanical Engineers. 800-843-2763. 212-705-7722. ASME.org. joebiboard.asme.org. American Society of Safety Engineers. 1800 East Oakton St. Des Plaines, Illinois 60018-2187. 847-699-2929. Fax, 847-296-3769. ASCE.org. Association for Facilities Engineers. 8180 Corporate Park Drive, Number 305. Cincinnati, Ohio 45242. 513-489-2473. AFE.org. AFE Facilities, Bi-monthly, CareerNet. Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering. 209 Prairie Avenue, Number 100. Morgantown, West Virginia 26501. 800-858-2678. 304-296-8444. Fax, 304-291-5728. info@ausi.org. ausi.org. Cost Engineering, Monthly, Resume Service. Canadian Union of Operating Engineers and General Workers. 905-238-0877. Boiler Operators. Engineers Council for Professional Development. 345 East 47th St. NYC 10017. 212-705-7685. Engineering News Record. McGraw-Hill. 1221 Avenue of the Americas. NYC 10020. 800-257-9402. 212-512-3549. ENR.com. MCGRAW-HILL.com. Weekly, Engineering Ads. Engineering Society for Advancing Mobility. Land, Sea, Air, and Space. 400 Commonwealth Drive, Warrendale, Pennsylvania 15096. 412-776-4841. Database, put your resume in for a fee. Engineers Council for Professional Development. 345 East 47th St. NYC 10017. Equal Opportunity Pubs. 1160 E Jericho TNPK. Number 200. Huntington, New York 11743. 516-421-9421. EOP.com. Minority Engineer, Quarterly, Woman Engineer. Quarterly. High Technology Careers. 4701 Patrick Henry Drive. Number 1901. Santa Clara, California 95054. 408-970-8800. Bi-monthly, Many Engineering and Computer. Ads. Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. 120 Wall St. NYC 10005 to 4001. 212-248-5000. Monthly. Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. 212-419-7900. IEEE.org. Careers.IEEE.org. Institute of Industrial Engineers. 25 Technology Park. Norcross, Georgia 30092. 800-494-0460. 770-449-0460. Fax 770-441-3295. CS at www.iienet.org. iienet.org. IIE Solutions, Monthly. Institute of Transportation Engineers. 525 School St. Southwest. Number 410. Washington, D.C. 20024. 202-554-8050. Fax 202-863-5486. ITE.org. International Society for Optical Engineering. POG 10. 1000 20th St. Bellingham, Washington 98227-0010. 360-676-3290. Fax 360-647-1445. SPI at SPI.org. Optics.org. SPI.org. OE Reports, Monthly. International Technology Education Association. 1914 Association Drive. Number 201. Reston, Virginia 20191-1539. 703-860-2100. Fax 703-860-0353. id@iris.org. idea.org. International Union of Operating Engineers. 800-894-7689. iuoe.org. Junior Engineering Technical Society. 1420 King St. Number 405. Alexandria, Virginia 22314-2794. 703-548-5387. Fax 703-548-0769. jets@na.edu. jets.org. Organization for high school kids interested in engineering, lots of free info. Materials Engineering. ASM International Foundation. Materials PK 044073-0002. asm-intl.org. Microelectronics and Packaging Society. Number 105. 1850 Centennial Park Drive. Reston, Virginia 20191. 703-758-1060. Advancing Microelectronics, Bi-monthly. National Action Council for Minorities in Engineering, Inc. 350 Fifth Avenue. Number 2212. NYC 10118 to 2299. 212-279-2626. Fax, 212-279-1453. NACME.org. National Association of Power Engineers. 1, Springfield St. Chicopee, Massachusetts 01013. 413-592-6273. National Consortium for Graduate Degrees for Minorities in Engineering and Science. epub 537. Notre Dame, Indiana 46556. 219-631-7771. Fax, 219-297-1486. nd.edu/gem. National Engineering Council for Guidance. 1420 King St. Number 405. Alexandria, Virginia 22314. 703-548-5387. National Institute of Ceramic Engineers. 757 Brooks Edge Plaza Drive, Westerville, Ohio 43081. National Society of Black Engineers. 1454 Duke St. Alexandria, Virginia 22314-5588. 703-549-2207. nsbe.org. The Career Engineer, Monthly. NSBE. Magazine, Semi-monthly. Optical Society of America. 2010, Massachusetts Avenue. NW. Washington, D.C. 20036. 800-582-0416. 202-223-8130. OSA.org. Optics and Photonics News, Job Service. Peterson's Catalog. 202 Carnegie Center. POG 2123. Princeton, New Jersey 08543-2123. 609-243-9111. 800-338-3282. Petersons.com. Graduating Engineer, Monthly, Other Relevant Books. Professional Engineering Employment Registry. 44 Nashua Road. Number 6. Londonderry, New Hampshire 03053. 603-437-7337. SAE International, Engineering Society. For Advancing Mobility Land, Sea, Air and Space. 400 Commonwealth Drive, Warrendale, Pennsylvania 15096. 412-776-4841. Resume database for all manner of engineers and technicians. Society of Automotive Engineers. 400 Commonwealth Drive, Warrendale, Pennsylvania 15096. 724-776-4841. SAE.org. Automotive Engineering Magazine, Aerospace. Engineering Magazine, SAE Update, Monthly. Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. 5400 East Olympic Boulevard. Number 210. La California 90028. 213-725-3970. Shopee.net. Society of Logistics Engineers. Number 211. 8100 Professional Place, Hyattsville, Maryland 20785. 301-459-8446. Telebyte.com/sol/jopen.html. Membership Directory, Job Service. Society of Manufacturing Engineers. 1 SME Drive, POG 930. Dearborn, Michigan 48121. 313-271-1500. SME.org. Manufacturing Engineer, Monthly, Resume. Database. Society for Mining, Metallurgy and Exploration. epub 625002. Littleton, Colorado 80162-5002. SMEnet.org. Society of Mining Engineers. Caller number D. Littleton, Colorado 80137. Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers. 601 Pavonia Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey 07306. 800-798-4800. Fax, 201-798-4975. sname.org. Society of Petroleum Engineers. epub 833836. Richardson, Texas 75083-3836. SPE.org. Society of Women Engineers. 120 Wall St. 11th FL. NYC 10005 to 3902. 212-509-9577. Fax, 212-509-0224. SWE.org. Sway Magazine, Resume Database Service. Chapter 4. Engineering Job Organization Websites. Engineering jobs from engineering organizations / engineering organization job websites. AAI.org/magazine/job-bank.php, American Association for Artificial Intelligence. AC.org/jobbank/index.cfm, American Council of Engineering Companies. AGU.org/education/careers_in_science, American Geophysical Union. AIAA.org, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. AICHE.org/career resources, jobs for chemical engineers. AICHE.org/career services, American Institute of Chemical Engineers. AMS.org/employment, American Mathematical Society. APW.net/works1, local chapters, public works resources. asabe.org/membership/asabe-career-center.aspx, American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers. ASCE.org/careers, American Society of Civil Engineers. ashrayjobs.com/default.aspx, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, Inc. ASME.org/jobs, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. CareerCenter.aia.org, American Institute of Architects. CareerCenter.asminternational.org/jobs, Materials Information Society. CareerCenter.sae.org, Society of Automotive Engineers. CareerCenter.tms.org, Minerals, Metals, and Materials Society, TMS. Careers.ada.org/home/index.cfm, American Design Drafting Association. Careers.aegweb.org, Association of Engineering Geologists. Careers.aps.org, American Physical Society. Careers.asce.org/jobs, American Society of Civil Engineers. Careers.ieee.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Careers.swe.org, Society of Women Engineers. Chemistryjobs.acs.org/jobs, American Chemical Society. Geosociety.org/profdev, Geological Society of America. IES.org/career, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America. IIEnet.org, Institute of Industrial Engineers. jobiboard.asme.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Jobs.acm.org, Association for Computing Machinery, ACM. Jobs.ieee.org, Careers.ieee.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Inc. Jobs.ite.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers. Jobs.same.org, Society of American Military Engineers. JobsConnection.sme.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. National Engineering Honor Society. nsbe.org/careers/jobs.php, National Society of Black Engineers. nsbe.org/top menu/about-us/careers-at-nsbe.aspx, National Society of Black Engineers. physicstoday.org/jobs. saecareercenter.org, Society of Automotive Engineers. scs.org/careers, Society for Computer Simulation. siam.org/careers, Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics. swe.org, Society of Women Engineers. tbp.org/pages/careers, tau beta pi. Engineering Professional/Trade Associations. aaes.org, American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists, AAES, serves the environmental engineering and environmental science professions. AAAR.org/join, American Association for Aerosol Research, AAAR, a professional organization for scientists and engineers in the field of aerosol research. AICHE.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers, AICHE, the world's leading organization for chemical engineering professionals. ASPE.net/members-only/membership-information, American Society for Precision Engineering, ASPE, a global community advancing the science and art of precision engineering. ASCE.org, American Society of Civil Engineers, ASCE, is the nation's oldest engineering society with 150,000 plus members. ASHRAE.org/membership, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, ASHRAE, a global society advancing human well-being through sustainable technology for the built environment. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, ASME, promotes the art, science, and practice of multidisciplinary engineering around the globe.
AFE.org/content.ASPX question mark page _ID=2 & #club_ID=sign 2244299 & #module_ID=1881222, Association for Facilities Engineering, AFE, the oldest and most experienced facilities maintenance and engineering organization in the world. AEEcenter.org/memberships, Association of Energy Engineers, AEE, a non-profit professional society of over 16,000 members in 90 countries. atmae.org/page/membership-info, Association of Technology, Management, and Applied Engineering, ATME, a membership organization for educators and industry professionals involved in integrating technology, leadership, and design. bmes.org/membership, Biomedical Engineering Society, BMES, the Professional Society for Biomedical Engineering and Bioengineering. IES.org/membership/join-the-IES, Illuminating Engineering Society, IES, is the recognized technical authority on illumination. IEEE.org, Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, IEEE, the world's largest professional association advancing innovation and technological excellence for the benefit of humanity. iop.org/ifora/pages/index.cfm question mark page ID=2606, Institute of Packaging Professionals, IOPP, committed to leadership in packaging through the continuing education and growth of its members. incosi.org/about-incosi/incosi-membership number sign, International Council on Systems Engineering, INCOS, organization founded to share and promote the best principles and practices of systems engineering. powerengineers.com/membership, National Association of Power Engineers, NAPE, the oldest association dedicated to education and training for responsible engineering practices. nar.org/join-nar, National Association of Rocketry, NAR, the oldest and largest space modeling organization in the world. nspe.org, National Society of Professional Engineers, NSPE, serves as the recognized voice and advocate of licensed professional engineers. value-eng.org/page/individual membership, Society of American Value Engineers,
save, promotes, advocates, certifies and educates engineers related to the value methodology and its practitioners. SPE.org/join, Society of Petroleum Engineers, SPE, promotes the exchange of technical knowledge within the upstream oil and gas industry. Secure.spe.org/membership-information, Society of Petroleum Evaluation Engineers, SPE, dedicated to the advancement of the profession of petroleum evaluation engineering. 4spe.org/ifora/pages/index.cfm page ID =3275, Society of Plastics Engineers, SPE, mission is to promote and provide the knowledge and education of plastics and polymers worldwide. Chapter 5. Engineering License Organization Websites. Engineering licenses at jobstars.com/engineering-professional-designations. aeecenter.org/certifications/certification/certified-energy-manager, certified energy manager SEM. aeecenter.org/certifications/certifications/green-building-engineer, certified green building engineer GBE. ncbdc.com/y-b-certified, certified professional building designer CPBD. upway.net/upway/public_infrastructure_infrastructure_public_events/certification/CPII_events/education_an_events/public/education_CPII.aspx H key equals 6D59F32BCFC94C03B92C1F8A2F33298B, Certified Public Infrastructure Inspector CPII. asq.org/cert/reliability-engineer, Certified Reliability Engineer CRE. value-eng.org/page/certification, Value Methodology Associate VMA. Chapter 6. Some engineering subfield organizations. Civil engineering associations, organizations, and societies. AIA-AEROSPACE.org, Aerospace Industries Association, AIA. AIAC.ca, Aerospace Industries Association of Canada, AIAC. ASMA.org, Aerospace Medical Association, ASMA. ACAT.or.th, Air Conditioning Engineering Association of Thailand, in Thai and English, ACAT. ABMA-DC.org, American Bearing Manufacturers Association, ABMA. ACSM.net, American Congress on Surveying and Mapping, ACSM. In spite of its name, this is a society, not just a conference, ACSM. Pubworks.org, American Public Works Association, APWA. ASBRS.org, American Society for Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing, ASPERS. ASCE.org, American Society of Civil Engineers, ASCE. AW.org, American Water Works Association, AWWA. ABAS.org, Associação Brasileira de Águas Subterrâneas e Cerque, NEAS, Brazilian Association of Groundwater, in Portuguese, ABAS. abce.com.br, Associação Brasileira de Engenharia e Consultoria Estrutural, Brazilian Association for Structural Engineering and Consulting, in Portuguese, ABIS. abms.com.br, Associação Brasileira de Mec and Acerc, NICA dos Solos e Engenharia Geotécnica, Brazilian Society for Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering, in Portuguese, ABMs. Acadia.org, Association for Computer-Aided Design in Architecture, Acadia. ASTE.org, Association for Iron and Steel Technology. AFGC.asso.fr, Association Française de Génie Civil, French Association of Civil Engineering, in French, AFGC. AEGweb.org, Association of Engineering Geologists. Associazione Geotecnica.it, Associazione Geotecnica Italiana, Italian Geotechnical Association, in Italian, AGI. bca.org.uk, British Cement Association. britishgeotech.org.uk, British Geotechnical Association, BGA. kc.ca, Canadian Aeronautics and Space Institute, Institut Aéronautique et Spatial du Canada, in English and French, KC, IASC. CDA.ca, Canadian Dam Association, Association Canadienne des Barrages, CDA, ACB. CGS.ca, Canadian Geotechnical Society, Société Canadienne de Géotechnique, CGS, SCG. CIG-ACSG.ca, Canadian Institute of Geomatics, Association Canadienne des Sciences Géomatiques, in English and French, SIG, ACSG. CITE7.org, Canadian Institute of Transportation Engineers, in English. District 7 of the Institute of Transportation Engineers, site. CSCE.ca, Canadian Society for Civil Engineering, Société Canadienne de Génie Civil, CSCE, SCGC. CWC.ca, Canadian Wood Council, Conseil Canadien du Bois, CWC, CCB. CSINet.org, Construction Specifications Institute, CSI. CCSDS.org, Consultative Committee for Space Data Systems, CCSDS. Dansk Geoteknisk Forening.dk, Dansk Geoteknisk Forening, Danish Geotechnical Society, in Danish, DGF. DDL.org, Dansk Landinspekt and Auslash, Referening, Den Dansk Landinspekt and Auslash, Referening, Danish Association of Chartered Surveyors, in Danish, DDL. DGGT.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Geotechnik, German Society for Geotechnical Engineering, in German, with some English and French, DGGT. DVW.de, Deutscher Verein für Vermessungswesen, German Association of Surveying, in German and English, DVW. JSCE.or.jp, Doboka Gakkai, Japan Society of Civil Engineers, in Japanese and English, JSCE. Maze.org.mk, Drew and number 353, TiVo NA grade and number 382, Knight Constructori NA Makedani and number 496, A, Macedonian Association of Structural Engineers, in Macedonian and English, and number 1044, and number 1043, and number 1050, and number 1052, DGKM, Maze. EGU.EE, Easti Geodetide Uhing, Association of Estonian Surveyors, in Estonian, EGU. EEGs.org, Environmental and Engineering Geophysical Society, EEGs. EAAP.net, European Association for Aviation Psychology, EAAP. EARSL.org, European Association of Remote Sensing Laboratories, Association Européenne des Laboratoires de Télédétection, in English, EARSL. FICIC.org, Federación de Colegios de Ingenieros Civiles de la República Mexicana, Federation of Colleges of Civil Engineers in the Mexican Republic, in Spanish, FACIC. IFPS.org, Fluid Power Society, FPS. ISNA.org, Illuminating Engineering Society of North America, INA. ITE.org, Institute of Transportation Engineers, IT. ICES.org.uk, Institution of Civil Engineering Surveyors, ICES. ICE.org.uk, Institution of Civil Engineers, ICE. IHT.org, Institution of Highways and Transportation, IHT. ISTARUCTE.org.uk, Institution of Structural Engineers, ISTRUCT. ISOST.org.au, Institution of Surveyors, Australia, ISA. IAASM.org, International Academy of Aviation and Space Medicine, Académie Internationale de Médecine Aéronautique et Spatiale, in English, IASM, AMAS. IABSE.org, International Association for Bridge and Structural Engineering, Association Internationale des Ponts et Charpentes, Internationale Vereinigung für Brückenbau und Hochbau, in English, IOBS, AIPC, IVBH. EAR.org, International Association for Hydraulic Research, Association Internationale de Recherches Hydrauliques, Associación Internacional de Investigaciones Hidráulicas, in English, IAHR, AIRH, AIIH. CIE.co.at, International Commission on Illumination, Commission Internationale de l'Éclairage, Internationale Beleuchtungskommission. ICOLD-CIGB.org, International Commission on Large Dams, Commission Internationale des Grands Barrages, in English and French, ICOLD, CIGB. CIPA.icomos.org, International Committee for Architectural Photogrammetry, Comité International de Photogrammetrie Architecturale, the International Committee for Architectural Photogrammetry, CIPA, is one of the international committees of ICOMOS, International Council of Monuments and Sites, and it was established in collaboration with ISPERS, International Society of Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing, CIPA. CIBworld.nl, International Council for Building Research Studies and Documentation, Conseil International du B and A Cirque, Timant pour la Recherche, l'étude et la documentation, ICB, CIB. FIG.net, International Federation of Surveyors, Fédération Internationale des Géomètres, Internationale Vereinigung der Vermessungsingenieur, in English, IFS, FIG, IVV. IGA.igg.cnr.it, International Geothermal Association, IGA. IGSHPA.okstate.edu, International Ground Source Heat Pump Association, IGSHPA. gueodata.soton.acuk80/IPA, International Permafrost Association, IPA. ISBRS.org, International Society for Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing, Internationale Gesellschaft für Photogrammetrie und Fernerkundung, Société Internationale de Photogrammetrie et de Teledetection, ISPERS, IGPF, SIPT. ISSMGE.org, International Society of Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering, IGE. ITA-AITES.org, International Tunneling Association, Association Internationale des Travaux en Souterrain, in English, ITA, AITS. INQUA.tcd.ie, International Union for Quaternary Research, Union Internationale pour l'étude du quaternaire, INQUA. IUTAM.org, International Union of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, IUTAM. jeavisic.org.tr, Geophysic Mühendisleri Odası and No. 305. Chamber of Geophysical Engineers of Turkey, in Turkish and English. A member of TMOB, CGET. jmo.org.tr, Geology Mühendisleri Odası and No. 305. Chamber of Geological Engineers of Turkey, in Turkish, JMO. jiban.or.jp, Heben K and No. 333, Gakai, Japanese Geotechnical Society, in Japanese and English, JGS. kgshome.or.kr, Korean Geotechnical Society, in Korean and English, KGS. ksce.or.kr, Korean Society of Civil Engineers, in Korean and English, KSCE. kor-kst.or.kr, Korean Society of Transportation, in Korean, KST. mcaa.org, Mechanical Contractors Association of America, MCAA. nabe.org, National Academy of Building Inspection Engineers, NABE. ncsca.com, National Council of Structural Engineers Associations, NCSA. nfpa.com, National Fluid Power Association, NFPA. ngwa.org, National Groundwater Association, NGWA. nzgeotechsoc.org.nz, New Zealand Geotechnical Society, NZGS. Surveyors.co.nz, New Zealand Institute of Surveyors, NZIS. jsidre.or.jp, N and number 333, GY and number 333, Doboka Gakkai, Japanese Society of Irrigation, Drainage, and Reclamation Engineering, in Japanese, J. Sidra. ASM.AT, Österreichische Gesellschaft für Welltraumedizin, Austrian Society for Aerospace Medicine, in German and English. GEOMETRE-EXPERT.fr, Ordre des Géomètres Experts, Order of Chartered Surveyors, in French, OG. OVG.AT, Österreichische Gesellschaft für Vermessung und Geoinformation, Austrian Society for Surveying and Geoinformation, in German, OVG, ASG. ISM.org.my, Pertubuhan Juruuker Malaysia, Institution of Surveyors, Malaysia, in English, PJM, ISM. Portcement.org, Portland Cement Association, PCA. QRA.org.uk, Quaternary Research Association, QRA. RSPSOC.org, Remote Sensing and Photogrammetry Society, RSPS. REAM.org.my, Road Engineering Association of Malaysia, in English, REAM. RAISE.org.uk, Royal Aeronautical Society, RAISE. RICS.org.uk, Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, RICS. RENA.org.uk, Royal Institution of Naval Architects, RENA. SSCE.org.sa, Saudi Society of Civil Engineering, in Arabic and English, SSCE. SGPBF.ch, Schweizerische Gesellschaft für Photogrammetrie, Bildanalyse und Fernerkundung, Société Suisse de Photogrammetrie, d'Analyse d'Image et de Teledetection, Swiss Society for Photogrammetry, Image Analysis and Remote Sensing, in German, French and English, SGPBF, Spate. SVVK.ch, Schweizerische Verein für Vermessung und Kulturtechnik, Société Suisse des Mensurations et Ameliorations Foncières, Swiss Society for Surveying and Agricultural Engineering, in German and French, SVVK, SMUF. sisv.org.sg, Singapore Institute of Surveyors and Valuers, in English, SISV. scg.org.co, Sociedad Colombiana de Geotecnia, Colombian Geotechnical Society, in Spanish, SCG. Saframas.aso.fr, Société Française de Médecine Aérospatiale, French Society of Aerospace Medicine, in French, English, Italian and German, Saframas. shf.aso.fr, Société Hydrotechnique de France, Hydrotechnical Society of France, in French and English. Covers hydraulics, hydrology, including environmental considerations, SHF. SEM.org, Society for Experimental Mechanics, SEM. SCS.ie, Society of Chartered Surveyors, an Irish society. South African Council for Professional and Technical Surveyors, the Council has abandoned its domain name plato.org.za, and has not acquired a new one as of June 19, 2003, Plato. Civils.org.za, South African Institution of Civil Engineering, Suid-Afrikaans Instituut van Civiel Ingenieurswese, in English and Afrikaans, SACE, SISI. SPI.org, SPI the International Society for Optical Engineering, SPI. COI.org, Structural Engineers Association of Illinois, CAE. SBME.gr, Salagos Politikon Mehaniko and Elidus, Association of Civil Engineers of Greece, in Greek and English, and number 931, and number 928, and number 924, and number 917, ACEG. CYACE.org.cy, Salagos Politikon Mehaniko and Kypro, Cyprus Association of Civil Engineers, in Greek. CCEAA.org.cy, Sundesmos Politikon Mehaniko and Kai Araetektonin Kypro, Cyprus Civil Engineers and Architects Association, in Greek. SGY.fi, Suomen Geoteknilainen Yhdistys, Finland's Geotekniska Föreningen, Finnish Geotechnical Society, in Finnish and English, SGY. SGF.net, Svenska Geotekniska Föreningen, Swedish Geotechnical Society, in Swedish and English, SGF. TAC-ATC.ca, Transportation Association of Canada, Association des Transports du Canada, in English and French, TAC, ATC. cstam.org.cn. Zankuli, Suusuohui. Chinese Society of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, in Chinese, XTM. CHES.org.cn. Zankyu Shualai, Suohui. Chinese Hydraulic Engineering Society, in Chinese, CHES. CIVIL-ENGRG.com. Goangchung Suohui. China Civil Engineering Society, in Chinese and English, CCES. Sichi.org.tw. Zankyutumu, Shualai, Goangchung Suohui. Chinese Institute of Civil and Hydraulic Engineering, in Chinese and English. Based in Taiwan, Sich. Electrical and Computer Engineering Associations, Organizations, and Societies. Acoustics.org, Acoustical Society of America. ask.or.kr. Acoustical Society of Korea, in Korean, ASK. ATIS.org, Alliance for Telecommunications Industry Solutions, ATIS. AMTAUSA.org, American Mobile Telecommunications Association. aces.ee.olemis.edu, Applied Computational Electromagnetics Society, ACES. iumi.org.mx, Asociación de Ingenieros Universitarios Mecánicos Electricistas, Association of Mechanical and Electrical University Engineers, in Spanish. Based in Mexico, AIM. amici.org.mx, Asociación Mexicana de Ingenieros en Comunicaciones Eléctricas y Electrónica, Mexican Association of Electrical and Electronics Communication Engineers, in Spanish, AMICI. Acero.ro, Asociația pentru Compatibilitate Electromagnetis din Romania, Romanian EMC Association, in Romanian and English. EMC, Electromagnetic Compatibility, ACER. aea.org.br, Associação Brasileira de Engenharia Automotiva, Brazilian Association of Automotive Engineering, in Portuguese, AEA. APIEE.pt, Associação Portuguesa dos Industriais de Engenharia Elétrica, Portuguese Association for the Electrical Engineering Industries, in Portuguese, API. AAPB.org, Association for Applied Psychophysiology and Biofeedback, AAPB. AEI.it, Associazione Elettrotecnica ed Elettronica Italiana, Italian Electrotechnical and Electronics Association, in Italian, AEI. AIXIA.it, Associazione Italiana per l'Intelligenza Artificial, Italian Association for Artificial Intelligence, in English and Italian. ONIPLA.it, Associazione Nazionale Italiana per l'Automazione, Italian National Association for Automation, in Italian. ATA.it, Associazione Tecnica dell'Automobile, Association of Automotive Engineering, in Italian and English, ATA. AES.org, Audio Engineering Society, EASE. ARAINdia.com, Automotive Research Association of India, in English, ARAI. BatteryVehicleSociety.org.uk, Battery Vehicle Society, BVS. CanalyCT.ca, Canadian Electricity Association, Association Canadienne de l'Électricité, in English and French, CEA, ACE. CIM.org.mx, Colegio de Ingenieros Mecánicos y Electricistas, College of Mechanical and Electrical Engineers, in Spanish. Based in Mexico, CIM. CCSDS.org, Consultative Committee for Space Data Systems. URL.org, Convention of National Societies of Electrical Engineers of Europe, a federation of societies of electrical engineers in Europe. In English, URL. IEE.or.jp Denki Gakai, Institute of Electrical Engineers of Japan, in Japanese and English, IEEJ. IEIS.or.jp. Denshi J and number 333, H and number 333, TS and number 363, Shingakai, Institute of Electronics, Information and Communication Engineers, in Japanese and English. Eurozyme.info/dbss/dbss.html, Dutch Benelux Simulation Society, in English. EEEs.ee, Eesti Elektroenergeetika Selts, Estonian Society for Electrical Power Engineering, in Estonian, with some English, EEES, ESP. Elekenergy.com, Electromagnetic Energy Association, EEA. EIA.org, Electronic Industries Alliance, EIA. EMO.org.tr, Elektrik Mühendisleri Odası and number 305. Chambers of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, in Turkish, EMO. EAEEIE.org, European Association for Education in Electrical and Information Engineering, in English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Finnish, Polish, Czech and Esperanto, EAEEIE. Eurazip.org, European Association for Speech, Signal and Image Processing, also known as European Association for Signal Processing, Eurazip. Averi.org, European Electric Road Vehicle Association, in English, AVER. FISIME.org.mx, Federación de Colegios de Ingenieros Mecánicos y Electricistas de la República Mexicana, Federation of Colleges of Mechanical and Electrical Engineers of the Mexican Republic, in Spanish, FECAME. Efacita.com, Federación Internacional de Societés de Ingenieros de Técnicos de el Automóvil, International Federation of Automotive Engineering Societies, in English, FISITA. HTE.hu, Herkozlezi Informatikai to Dominias Solit, Scientific Association for Infocommunications, in Hungarian and English, HTE. Eurozyme.info/hss/hss.html, Hungarian Simulation Society. IPC.org, Institute for Interconnecting and Packaging Electronic Circuits, IPC. IEC.or.kr. 45824, and number 54620, and number 51204, and number 51088, and number 44277, and number 54617, and number 54924. Institute of Electronics Engineers of Korea, in Korean and English, IEEK. IIEE.org.ph, Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers, in English. Based in the Philippines, IIEE. IEE.org.uk, Institution of Electrical Engineers, IEE. IETE.org, Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers, based in India. In English, IETE. iCanet.com, International Communications Association, Telephony, Information and Data Network Professionals. Founded 1948, ICA. IEC.ch, International Electrotechnical Commission, Commission Electrotechnique Internationale. Me and number 382, Dunarodny Elektrotechnické Komissie, in English and French, IEC, CEI, and number 1052, and number 1069, and number 1050. ISCEV.org, International Society for Clinical Electrophysiology of Vision, ISEF. ITSWorld.org, International Telecommunications Society, ITS. ITS.org, International Thermoelectric Society. URSI.org, International Union of Radio Science, Union Radio Scientifique Internationale, IURS, URSI. IWTA.org, International Wireless Telecommunications Association, IWTA. IAEE.org. Iranian Association of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, in Persian, IAEE. JSAE.or.jp. Jidasa Jijitsukai, Society of Automotive Engineers of Japan, in Japanese and English, JSAE. JEDC.org, Joint Electron Device Engineering Council, JEDEC. JUMV.org.yu, Jugoslavensko Dru and number 353, Tvoza Motory I Vozila, Yugoslav Society of Automotive Engineers, in Serbian and English, JUMV. KBVE-SRBE.BE, Koninklijke Belgische Vereniging der Elektrotechnici, Koninklijke Belgische Vereniging van Elektrotechnici, Société Royale Belgique des Elektriciens, Royal Belgian Society of Electrotechnical Engineers, in Dutch, French, and English, KBVE, SRBE. Kie.or.kr. Korean Institute of Electrical Engineers, in Korean, KIEE. Komaji.org. Korean Magnetics Society, in Korean, KMS. mee.hu, Magyar Elektrotechnikai Egyesület, Hungarian Electrotechnical Association, in Hungarian, ME. Maistel.or.id, Masyarakat Telematika Indonesia, Indonesian Infocom Society, in Indonesian and English, Maistel. NEMA.org, National Electrical Manufacturers Association, NEMA. Nobiem.no, Norsk Forning for Bil Deba Handling og M and A/ Ensterjenkning, Norwegian Society for Image Processing and Pattern Recognition, mostly in Norwegian, some English. NASP.org, North American Society of Pacing and Electrophysiology, NASP. OVE.at, Österreichischer Verband für Elektrotechnik, Austrian Electrotechnical Association, in German, OV. JSAP.or.jp. 24540, and number 29992, and number 29289, and number 29702, and number 23398, and number 20250. 332, Y and number 333, Butsurai Gakkai, Oyobutari Gakkai, Japan Society of Applied Physics, in Japanese and English, JSAP. SAE.org, SAE International, formerly, SAE, previously, Society of Automotive Engineers, before that, Society of Automobile Engineers, SAE. SIL.fi, S and Almel, Poinsenurliato, Association of Electrical Engineers, Finland, in Finnish, SIL. SEV.ch, Schweizerische Elektrotechniker Verein, SEV, Association Suisse des Elektriciens, ASE, Associations Versicherungen Elektrotechnici, ASE, Swiss Electrotechnical Association, in German, French and English, SEV, ASE, ASE. AI.ijs.si/slays, Slovenian Artificial Intelligence Society, in English and Slovenian. SBMO.org.br, Sociedade Brasileira de Microondas e Optoeletor and ACERC, NICA, Brazilian Society of Microwaves and Optoelectronics, in Portuguese, SBMO. SEE.aso.fr, Société des Électriciens et des Électroniciens, Society of Electricians and Electronics Specialists, in French, c. SIA.fr, Société des Ingénieurs Automobiles, Société des Ingénieurs de l'Automobile, Society of Automotive Engineers, in French. SAE-a.com.au, Society of Automotive Engineers Australasia, covers Australia and New Zealand, SAEA. TSAE.or.th, Society of Automotive Engineers Thailand, in English, TSAE. SEP.com.pl, Stowarzyszenie Elektryczne Polskich, Association of Polish Electrical Engineers, in Polish and English, SEP. STEs.fi, Suomenteko and Almel, Laisura Finnish Artificial Intelligence Society, in Finnish and English. SAIS.org.se, Svenska AIS and Almel, Lskapet, Swedish Artificial Intelligence Society, in Swedish and English. TIAonline.org, Telecommunications Industry Association, TIA. TURK-EEGEMG.org, Turkey Klinik Neurophysiology EEG EMG Dern and number 287, I, Turkish Society of Clinical Neurophysiology EEG EMG in Turkish and English. VDE.DE, Verband der Elektrotechnik Electronic Informationstechnik, Association for Electrical, Electronic and Information Technologies, in German with some English, VDE. CES.org.cn. Zhenqiudia, Ngoangji, Shu, Suohui. China Electrotechnical Society, in Chinese, CES. CSEE-china.org.cn. Zhenqiudia, Enchenggoangchung Suohui. Chinese Society of Electrical Engineering, in Chinese and English, CSEE. CNPowerSupply.com. Zhenqiudia, Niu Suohui. China Power Supply Society, in Chinese, CPSS. CIE-CHINA.org. 20013, and number 22269, and number 30005, and number 23376, and number 23398, and number 20250. Zhenqiudia, Enzi. Chinese Institute of Electronics, in English and Chinese. Chemical Engineering Associations, Organizations and Societies. AWMA.org, Air and Waste Management Association, AWMA. Aluminum.org, Aluminum Association, the Aluminum Association, Inc., TAAI. AAPG.org, American Association of Petroleum Geologists, AAPG. AATCC.org, American Association of Textile Chemists and Colorists, ATC. American Carbon Society.org, American Carbon Society, ACS. Acers.org, American Ceramic Society, Acers. Concrete.org, American Concrete Institute, ACI. ACPA.org, American Crop Protection Association, ACPA. AGA.org, American Gas Association, AGA. AICHE.org, American Institute of Chemical Engineers, AICHE. AMAHQ.org, American Institute of Mining, Metallurgical, and Petroleum Engineers, AMA. AC.org, American Institute of Steel Construction, AISC. Steel.org, American Iron and Steel Institute, AISI. AOCS.org, American Oil Chemists Society, AOCS. API.org, American Petroleum Institute, API. ASMS.org, American Society for Mass Spectrometry, ASMS. AICHU.org.uy, Asociación de Ingenieros Químicos del Uruguay, Association of Chemical Engineers of Uruguay, in Spanish, AIQU. ASTE.org, Association for Iron and Steel Technology, AIST. AAIC.org, Association for the Advancement of Industrial Crops, Industrial crops yield products of use in the chemical industry, as opposed to the food industry, AAIC. Chemconsult.org, Association of Consulting Chemists and Chemical Engineers, ACCNCE. ACPO.on.ca, Association of the Chemical Profession of Ontario, Association des Chimistes Professionnels de l'Ontario, ACPO, ACPO. ADIC.it, Associazione Italiana di Ingegneria Chimica, Italian Association of Chemical Engineering in Italian and English, AIDIC. AIP.com.au, Australian Institute of Petroleum. BSMS.be, Belgian Society for Mass Spectrometry, Belgisk Vereniging voor Massenspectrometrie, Société Belgique de Spectrométrie de Masse, in English, BSMS. BMSS.org.uk, British Mass Spectrometry Society, BMSS. BZA.org, British Zeolite Association, BZA. CGA.ca, Canadian Gas Association, Association Canadienne du Gaz, in English, CGA, AC. CIM.org, Canadian Institute of Mining, Metallurgy and Petroleum, Institut Canadien des Mines, de la Métallurgie et du Pétrole, in English and French, CIM, ICM. Chemeng.ca, Canadian Society for Chemical Engineering, Société Canadienne de Génie Chimique, CHE, SCGCH. CHEM-TECH.ca, Canadian Society for Chemical Technology, Société Canadienne de Technologie Chimique, in English and French, CSCT, SCTC. /TR. CSPG.org, Canadian Society of Petroleum Geologists, CSPG. CSCHI.cz, Expolienost Chemica Hohen and No. 382, and No. 253, Arstv, Czech Society of Chemical Engineering, in Czech and English, CHI, CHI. CAI.co.za, Chemical and Allied Industries Association, based in South Africa, CAIA. Cheminst.ca, Chemical Institute of Canada, Institut de Chimie du Canada, in English. The Chemical Institute of Canada is an umbrella organization for three constituent societies: the Canadian Society for Chemistry, the Canadian Society for Chemical Engineering and the Canadian Society for Chemical Technology, CIC, ICC. Combustioninstitute.org, Combustion Institute. Conanst.com.au, Concrete Institute of Australia, CIA. Biotechnology, in German. DGMS.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Massenspektrometrie, German Society for Mass Spectrometry, in German, DGMS. Electrochem.org, Electrochemical Society, ECS. EFCE.info, European Federation of Chemical Engineering, Federation Européenne du Génie Chimique, Euro and Aumel, Iskföderation für Chemie-Ingenieurwesen, in English, EFCE, FEGC, FC. FACSS.org, Federation of Analytical Chemistry and Spectroscopy Societies, FACS. Coatingstech.org, Federation of Societies for Coatings Technology, FSCT. Fabi.be, Fédération Royale des Associations Belges d'Ingénieurs Civils et d'Ingénieurs Agronomes, Royal Federation of Belgian Associations of Civil Engineers and Agricultural Engineers, covers civil, agricultural, and chemical engineering, and also bioindustrial engineering. In French, Fabi. Federchimica.it, Fédération Nationale de l'Industria Chimica, National Federation for the Chemical Industry, in Italian, Federchimica. FPAC.ca, Forest Products Association of Canada, Association des Products Forestiers du Canada, in English and French, FPAC, APFC. GFP.asso.fr, Groupe Français d'études et d'applications des polymers, French Group for Polymer Studies and Applications, in French and English, GFP. HDKey.hr, Hrvatsko Drew and No. 353, Tivo Chemički and No. 382, Anjura I Tehnologa, Croatian Society of Chemical Engineers and Technologists, in Croatian and English, HDKI, CSCE. ISMAs.org, Indian Society for Mass Spectrometry, in English, ISMAS. INMM.org, Institute of Nuclear Materials Management, INMM. ICHEM.org, Institution of Chemical Engineers, ICHEM. Iberacon.org.br, Instituto Brasileiro do Concreto 2, Brazilian Concrete Institute, in Portuguese, with some English, Ibracon. IMIQ.com.mx, Instituto Mexicano de Ingenieros Químicos, Mexican Institute of Chemical Engineers, in Spanish, IMIQ. ISCC.org, Inter-Society Color Council, ISCC. IFCC.org, International Federation of Societies of Cosmetic Chemists, IFC. IGU.org, International Gas Union, IGU. WorldSteel.org, International Iron and Steel Institute, IISI. ILZRO.org, International Lead Zinc Research Organization, ILZRO. INT-OZONE-ASSOC.org, International Ozone Association, the leading technology of the 1990s for improving the environment. Drinking water treatment, industrial and municipal wastewater treatments, odor control, air purification, agricultural, food processing, aquaculture, and marine uses are among those areas where ozone treatment has been shown to have exceptionally beneficial effects. IOA. ISPE.org, International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering, ISPE. ISE-ONLINE.org, International Society of Electrochemistry, ISE. ISCE.org, International Society of Explosives Engineers, dedicated to promoting the safe and controlled use of explosives in mining, quarrying, construction, manufacturing, forestry, ISEE. ITAAonline.org, International Textile and Apparel Association, ITAA. IUPAC.org, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, Union Internationale de Physique Pure et Appliquée, IUPAC, UICPA. IZA-ONLINE.org, International Zeolite Association, IZA. IMSS.ie, Irish Mass Spectrometry Society, IMSS. Tuche.org.il, Israel Institute of Chemical Engineers, in English, ISH. SBSJ.or.jp, K and number 333, Bunshi Gakkai, Society of Polymer Science, Japan, in Japanese and English, SPSJ. KSCT.or.kr, Korean Society of Clothing and Textiles, in Korean, KSCT. Rheology.or.kr, Korean Society of Rheology, in Korean, KSR. DenVMS.nl, Nederlandse Vereniging voor Massaspectrometrie, Dutch Society for Mass Spectrometry, in Dutch and English, NVMS. JCI-net.or.jp Neon Kong Korea Tokay and number 333, Gakko KY and number 333, Kai, Japan Concrete Institute, in Japanese and English, JCI. Ceramic.or.jp, Nippon Ceramikuso KY and number 333, Kai, Ceramic Society of Japan, in Japanese and English, CERASJ. ISIJ.or.jp, Nippon Tech and number 333, KY and number 333, Kai, Iron and Steel Institute of Japan, in Japanese and English, ISIJ. Polymer.or.kr, Polymer Society of Korea, in Korean, PSK. Saltinstitute.org, Salt Institute, SI. SGVC.ch, Schweizerische Gesellschaft für Verfahrens- und Chemieingenieur-Technik, Société Suisse du Génie Chimique, Société Svizzera per Ingegneria Chimica, Swiss Society for Chemical Engineering, in German, SGVC, SSGC, SSIC, SSCE. SDAHQ.org, Soap and Detergent Association, SDA. SCCV.es, Sociedad Española de Ceramica y Vidrio, Spanish Glass and Ceramic Society, in Spanish and English, SECV. E-SEEM.org, Sociedad Española de Espectrometría de Masas, Spanish Society of Mass Spectrometry, in Spanish, SEAM. Scifrance.org, Société de Chimie Industrielle, Society of Industrial Chemistry, in English and French. sfgp.asso.fr, Société Française de Génie des Procédés, French Society of Process Engineering, in French, SFGP. s-s.org, Society for Applied Spectroscopy. SOP.org, Society for Organic Petrology, the Society for Organic Petrology, TSOP. ssbc.org, Society for Protective Coatings, SSPC, SPC. SAMP.org, Society for the Advancement of Material and Process Engineering, SAMP. SOCI.org, Society of Chemical Industry. SCConline.org, Society of Cosmetic Chemists, SCC. SCS.org.uk, Society of Cosmetic Scientists, SCS. sdc.org.uk, Society of Dyers and Colorists, SDC. SPE.org, Society of Petroleum Engineers. 4SPE.org, Society of Plastics Engineers. SBWlaw.org, Society of Professional Well Log Analysts, Society of Petrophysicists and Well Log Analysts, SPOLA. Rheology.org, Society of Rheology, SOR. SVC.org, Society of Vacuum Coaters, SVC. SFST.org, Soil and Fertilizer Society of Thailand, in Thai, SFST. SBI.SE, St and Ering, Byggnadsintitutet, Swedish Institute of Steel Construction, mostly in English, some Swedish, SBI. SCAA.asn.au, Surface Coatings Association Australia, SCAA. TAPI.org, TAPI, also known as Technical Association of the Pulp and Paper Industry, TAPI. cc.org.cn, Zhenqiahua, Goangsuhui. Chemical Industry and Engineering Society of China, in Chinese, CIESC. Mechanical Engineering Associations, Organizations and Societies. AbrasiveEngineering.com, Abrasive Engineering Society. ASB-biomech.org, American Society of Biomechanics, ASB. ASME.org, American Society of Mechanical Engineers International, ASME. AMWeld.org, American Welding Society, AWS. abcm.org.br, Associação Brasileira de C&E Circ, NCIOSMEC and ACIRC, NICAS, Brazilian Association of Mechanical Sciences in Portuguese and English, ABCM. afm.asso.fr, Association Française de Mécanique, French Association of Mechanics, in French, AFM. ONIPLA.it, Associazione Nazionale Italiana per l'Automazione, Italian National Association for Automation, in Italian. AustralianGeomechanics.org, Australian Geomechanics Society. BatteryVehicleSociety.org.uk, Battery Vehicle Society. CMVA.com, Canadian Machinery Vibration Association, CMVA. CSME.ca, Canadian Society for Mechanical Engineering, CSME. CryogenicSociety.org, Cryogenic Society of America, CSA. Eurozyme.info/csss/csss.html, imesh.org, Institution of Mechanical Engineers, IMCH. EAR.org, International Association for Hydraulic Research, Association Internationale de Recherches Hydrauliques, Associación Internacional de Investigaciones Hidráulicas, in English. ICBEN.org, International Commission on Biological Effects of Noise, ICBEN. VV. KSNVE.or.kr. Korean Society for Noise and Vibration Engineering, in Korean, KSNV. KSME.or.kr. Korean Society of Mechanical Engineers, in Korean and English, KSME. KWS.or.kr. Korean Welding Society, in Korean and English, KWS. JSME.or.jp. Nihon Kikai Gakai, Japan Society of Mechanical Engineers, in Japanese and English, JSME. Nihon Konkuriya Tokei and number 333, Gaku KY and number 333, Kai, Nihon Konkurito Kagaku, Japan Concrete Institute, in Japanese and English. sbagro.org.br, Sociedade Brasileira de Agrometeorologia, Brazilian Society of Agrometeorology, in Portuguese. Cimesh.org.za, South African Institution of Mechanical Engineering, in English, Cimesh. simp.org.pl, Storzizeni in and number 380, Inairo I Technikał Mechaniczał Polskich, Polish Association of Mechanical Engineers and Technicians, in Polish, simp. cmea.org.cy. Syndesmos Mexanologon Magzanican Kipro, Cyprus Mechanical Engineers Association, CMEA, in Greek and English, CMEA. 6binst.org, Vibration Institute, 6. Vibration.co.za, Vibration Institute, based in South Africa. TWI.co.uk, Welding Institute, the Welding Institute, Chui. CMES.org. Chinese Mechanical Engineering Society, in Chinese and English, CMES. Chapter 7. Engineer Organizations Worldwide. General Engineering Associations, Organizations, and Societies. AI.org.mx, Academia de Ingeniería, Academy of Engineering, Mexico, in Spanish. Academicning.org.ar, Academia Nacional de Ingeniería, National Academy of Engineering, Argentina, in Spanish. oniu.org.uy, Academia Nacional de Ingeniería del Uruguay, National Academy of Engineering of Uruguay, in Spanish. academiedemarine.com, Académie de Marine, Marine Academy, in French. awsm.org, Advocates for Women in Science, Engineering, and Mathematics, AWSOM. agrieng.org.jo, Agricultural Engineering Association, Jordan, in Arabic. ARI.org, Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Institute, ARI. ACCA.org, Air Conditioning Contractors of America, ACCA. AMCA.org, Air Movement and Control Association International, AMCA. AIP.medianet.pl, Akademia Inżynierska w Polsce, Academy of Engineering in Poland, in Polish and English. akademie-erfurt.de, Akademie Gemeinnütziger Wissenschaften zu Erfurt, Academy of the Arts and Sciences Useful to the Public in Erfurt, in German, AGWE. ATSRF.ru, Akademie Technologiczna nach Rosyjskiej Federacji, Academy of Technological Sciences of the Russian Federation, in Russian, ATSRF. HATS.hr, Akademija Techniczna Znanosti Hrvatska, Akademia Scientiarum Tehnikarum Croatica, Croatian Academy of Engineering, in Croatian and English, HATS. AAES.org, American Association of Engineering Societies, AAES. ACE.org, American Consulting Engineers Council, ACEC. ACIL.org, American Council of Independent Laboratories, ACIL. ACES.org, American Indian Science and Engineering Society, ISIS. ANS.org, American Nuclear Society, ANS. ASCE.org, American Society for Engineering Education, ASCE. ASNT.org, American Society for Non-Destructive Testing, ASNT. ASPE.net, American Society for Precision Engineering, ASPE. ASQ.org, American Society for Quality, ASQ. ASAE.org, American Society of Agricultural Engineers, ASAE. ASHRAE.org, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning. Engineers, ASHRAE. NavalEngineers.org, American Society of Naval Engineers, ASNE. ASSE.org, American Society of Safety Engineers, ASSE. ASIS.org, American Solar Energy Society, ASIS. AWA.org, American Wind Energy Association, AWEA. ESA.org, Amerikaha Kardarajatniroy I Gitnakanaroy Enkarakssvidin, Armenian Engineers and Scientists of America, in English. Includes Armenian engineers and scientists living across the world, AESA. inventores-aai.org, Asociación Argentina de Inventors, Argentine Association of Inventors, in Spanish and English, AAI. ACM.org, Asociación Colombiana de Ingenieros, Colombian Association of Engineers, in Spanish, ACIM. ACIS.org.co, Asociación Colombiana de Ingenieros de Sistemas, Colombian Association of Systems Engineers, in Spanish, ACIS. AIU.org.uy, Asociación de Ingenieros del Uruguay, Association of Engineers of Uruguay, in Spanish, IU. Asia.org.sv, Asociación Salvadoria de Ingenieros y Arquitectos, Salvadoran Association of Engineers and Architects, in Spanish, Asia. AGIR.ro, Asociația Generală Inginerilor din Romania, General Association of Engineers in Romania, in Romanian, AGIR. AIP.pt, Associação Industrial Portuguesa, Portuguese Industrial Association, in Portuguese. Concerned with Technology and Economics, IPE. Inventors.com.br, Associação Nacional dos Inventores, National Association of Inventors, Brazil, in Portuguese. Appconsultors.pt, Associação Portuguesa de Projectistas e Consultores, Portuguese Association of Engineering and Management Consultants, in Portuguese and English. APPC is a non-profit trade association representing the Portuguese autonomous sector of engineering, architecture, and management studies and projects, APPC. APQ.pt, Associação Portuguesa para a Qualidade, Portuguese Association for Quality, in Portuguese, APQ. Labautomation.org, Association for Laboratory Automation, ALA. AMCEE.org, Association for Media-Based Continuing Education for Engineers, AMC. ASI.org, Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering International, ASEI. AFF.asso.fr, Association Française du Froid, French Association of Refrigeration, in French, AF. AFIHM.org, Association Francophone d'Interaction en Machine, Francophone Association for Man-Machine Interaction, in French, AFIM. ALI.lu, Association Luxembourgeoise des Ingénieurs, Association of Engineers, Luxembourg, in French, ALI. ANRT.asso.fr, Association Nationale de la Recherche Technique, National Association of Technical Research, in French, ANRT. ASPE.org.pk, Association of Consulting Engineers Pakistan, in English, ACEP. ASEM.com.my, Association of Consulting Engineers Malaysia, in English, ACEM. AEEcenter.org, Association of Energy Engineers, AEE. Engineers.org.il, Association of Engineers and Architects in Israel, in Hebrew, AEAI. APEGGA.com, Association of Professional Engineers, Geologists and Geophysicists of Alberta, APGA. Appens.ns.ca, Association of Professional Engineers of Nova Scotia, Appens. APET.org, Association of Professional Engineers of Trinidad and Tobago, in English, APET. AWIDweb.com, Association of Women Industrial Designers, AWID. AICQ.it, Associazione Italiana per la Qualità, Associazione Italiana Cultura Qualità, Italian Association for Quality, in Italian, AICQ. IPEND.it, Associazione Italiana per Non-Destructive Monitoraggio Diagnostica, Italian Society for Non-Destructive Testing, Monitoring and Diagnostics, in English, APEND. ATSC.org.au, Australian Academy of Technological Sciences and Engineering, ATSE. AIE.org.au, Australian Institute of Energy, AIE. AREM.org.au, Australian Institute of Risk Management. The institute fosters cooperation between disciplines and embraces diverse areas within business and operational risk management, including safety, health, security, fire engineering, quality control, insurance, finance, and environmental hazards, AIRM. Nuclearaustralia.org.au, Australian Nuclear Association, ANA. Mohandiz.org, Bahrain Society of Engineers, in English, with some Arabic, BSE. ruka.ua.ac.be/bvm_sbm, Belgisch Vereniging voor Microscopie, Société Belgique de Microscopie, Belgian Society for Microscopy, in Dutch, French, and English, BVM, SBM. bio.org, Biotechnology Industry Organization, Bio. jba.or.jp, Bioindustry Kaikai, Japan Bioindustry Association, in Japanese and English, JBA. Bioindustry.org, Bioindustry Association, encouraging and promoting the biotechnology sector of the UK economy, BIA. bcs-hci.org.uk, British Human-Computer Interaction Group. The British Human-Computer Interaction Group was set up as a specialist group of the British Computer Society in 1984. BindT.org, British Institute of Non-Destructive Testing, BINSTUND. acad-eng-gen.ca, Canadian Academy of Engineering, Académie Canadienne du Génie, in English and French, CAE, AC. ccpe.ca, Canadian Council of Professional Engineers, Conseil Canadien des Ingénieurs, in English and French, CCPE, CCI. CINDI.ca, Canadian Institute for NDE, Canadian Institute for Non-Destructive Evaluation, CINDI. cmarie.org, Canadian Institute of Marine Engineering, Institut Canadien de Génie Maritime, the science and practice of marine engineering, naval engineering, naval architecture, ocean engineering, marine electrics and electronics, control engineering and other associated professions. In English, CIMARE, ICGM. CNS-SNC.ca, Canadian Nuclear Society, Société Nucléaire Canadienne, CNS, SNC. CSEM-SCGI.ca, Canadian Society for Engineering Management, Société Canadienne de Gestion and Ingénierie, in English, CSEM, SCGI. CSAE-SCGR.ca, Canadian Society of Agricultural Engineering, Société Canadienne de Génie Rural, in English, CSAE, SCGR. Canwi.ca, Canadian Wind Energy Association, Association Canadienne d'Énergie Éolienne, in English, CanWEA, ASI. CPI.org.py, Centro Paraguayo de Ingenieros, Paraguayan Engineering Center, in Spanish. The Centro is the Central Professional Society for Paraguayan Engineers, CPI. CSQ.cz, Česk Společnost pro Jakost, Czech Society for Quality, in Czech and English, CSJ, CSQ. CSVTS.cz, and number 268, Esk and Yakyut, Svazv and number 283, Dekatechnik and Yakyut, ch. Společnosti, Czech Association of Scientific and Technical Societies, in Czech and English, CSVTS. BRUSSELS-EUREKA.BE, Chamber Belgique des Inventeurs, Belgisk Kamer van Uitvinders, Belgian Chamber of Inventors, in French, Dutch and English, CBI, BKU. CIBSE.org, Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers, concerned with design, installation and maintenance of building services such as heating, ventilating, air conditioning, lighting, security, fire protection, lifts, information technology, highways, within buildings, and sanitation, CIBS. CF.SE, Civilingen and UML, RSF and UML, Förbundet, Swedish Association of Graduate Engineers, in Swedish, with some English, cf. Inga.NIROS.cl, Colegio de Ingenieros de Chile, College of Engineers of Chile, in Spanish, CI. civ.org.ve, Colegio de Ingenieros de Venezuela, College of Engineers of Venezuela, in Spanish, CIV. cip.org.pe, Colegio de Ingenieros del Pernambuco, College of Engineers of Peru, in Spanish, CIP. ciapr.org, Colegio de Ingenieros y Agrimensores de Puerto Rico, College of Engineers and Surveyors of Puerto Rico, in Spanish, CHIPR. Codia.org.do, Colegio Dominicano de Ingenieros,
Arquitectos y Agrimensores, Dominican College of Engineers, Architects, and Surveyors, in Spanish, CODIA. CFI.co.cr, Colegio Federado de Ingenieros y de Arquitectos de Costa Rica, Federated College of Engineers and Architects of Costa Rica. The college is a professional association concerned with encouraging the advancement of engineering and architecture, in Spanish, CFIA. Engineers.ad, CO and number 320, Legi Oficial de Engineers Superiors de Andorra, Official College of Higher Engineers of Andorra, in Catalan, COISA. CTCASE.org, Connecticut Academy of Science and Engineering, CASE. COI-TN.org, Conseil de l'Ordre des Ingénieurs de Tunisie, Ordre des Ingénieurs Tunisiens, Tunisian Engineers Order, in French, Arabic and English, COI. CNISF.org, Conseil National des Ingénieurs et des Scientifiques de France, National Council of Engineers and Scientists of France, in French, NISF. CEASA.org.za, Coast Engineering Association of South Africa, CESA. CAETS.org, Council of Academies of Engineering and Technological Sciences, CAETS. DECIMA.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für chemisches Apparaturen, Chemische Technik und Biotechnologie, German Society for Chemical Engineering, Chemical Technology and Biotechnology, in German, DECIMA. DGE-HOMEPAGE.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Elektronenmikroskopie, German Society for Electron Microscopy, in German, DGE. DGGMNT.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Geschichte der Medizin, Naturwissenschaft und Technik, German Society for the History of Medicine, Science and Technology, in German, DGGMNT. DGQ.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Qualität und Umwelt, T, German Society for Quality, in German, DGQ. DGZFP.de, Deutsche Gesellschaft für Zerst und Umwelt, Rungsfrei Prüfung, German Society for Non-Destructive Testing, in German and English, DGZFP. DIF.fi, Driftingen und Umwelt, RSF and Umwelt, Förbundet I Finland, Association of Swedish-Speaking Engineers in Finland, in Swedish, DIF. EAQ.ee, Eesti Kvaliteediehing, Estonian Association for Quality, in Estonian, EAQ. ENGC.org.uk, Engineering Council, EC. EIC-ICI.ca, Engineering Institute of Canada, Institut Canadien des Ingénieurs, EIC, ICI. EIT.or.th, Engineering Institute of Thailand, in Thai, EIT. etech.org.cy, Epistemonico Technico Epimeleterio Kypro, Scientific Technical Chamber of Cyprus, in Greek, ETEK. Ergonomics.org.uk, Ergonomics Society, ES. EUBIA.org, European Biomass Industry Association, in English, EUBIA. FBWeb.org, European Federation of Biotechnology, Fédération Européenne du Génie Biologique, EFB, FEGB. FCANIT.org, European Federation of Engineering Consultancy Associations, EFCA. EURETA.org, European Higher Engineering and Technical Professionals Association, Euro and Aumel, Ischerverband H and Umel, Hierer Beruf des Ingenieurwesens und der Technik, Association Européenne des Professions Supérieures. D'Ingénieurs et de la Technique, in English, German and French, Eureta. EIRMA.aso.fr, European Industrial Research Management Association, IRMA. Euronuclear.org, European Nuclear Society, in English, ENS. EOQ.org, European Organization for Quality, in English, EOQ. ntb.ch/SCFI, European Society for Engineering Education, Société Européenne pour la Formation des Ingénieurs, ESE, SEFI. febre.org.br,
Federação Brasileira de Associação Odilde, ESD. Engenheiros, Brazilian Federation of Engineering Associations, in Portuguese, FEBRE. FNTS-BG.org, Federação Nacional de Esquerda VB and number 697, and number 697, Bulgaria, Federation of the Scientific and Technical Unions in Bulgaria, in Bulgarian and English, FNTS. Not.org.pl, Federacgia Storzes Naukowo Techniznik, Naxalna Organizacja Techniczna, Polish Federation of Engineering Associations, in Polish and English, not. FIANI.org, Federation Européenne des Associations Nationales d'Ingénieurs, European Federation of National Engineering Associations, Euro and AUMEL, Ischerverband Nationaler Ingenieurverenigungen, in English and French, FIANI. FIDIC.org, Fédération Internationale des Ingénieurs Consuls, International Federation of Consulting Engineers, Internationale Vereinigung Beratender Ingenieur, in English, FIDIC. FASTS.org, Federation of Australian Scientific and Technological Societies, FASTS. Foresight.org, Foresight Institute, a membership-based organization devoted to nanotechnology, PHI. Geothermal.org, Geothermal Resources Council, GRC. HRI.ca, Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Institute of Canada, HRAI. HFES.org, Human Factors and Ergonomics Society, HFES. CODATA.org, ICSU Committee on Data for Science and Technology. CODATA is an interdisciplinary scientific committee of the International Council for Science, ICSU, ICSU CODATA. INI.org, Indian National Academy of Engineering, in English, INI. ISTEonline.com, Indian Society for Technical Education, in English, ISTE. IRINC.org, Industrial Research Institute, IRI. IDA.dk, Ingenie and Oslash, Refereningen I Danmark, Society of Danish Engineers, in Danish, IDA. IMAC-ACGI.ca, Innovation Management Association of Canada, IMAC. IBEWEB.org, Institute of Biological Engineering. IIENet.org, Institute of Industrial Engineers, IIE. IIE.com.au, Institute of Industrial Engineers Australia, IIEA. IMARIST.org, Institute of Marine Engineering, Science and Technology, IMARIST. Nano.org.uk, Institute of Nanotechnology, ION. IQA.org, Institute of Quality Assurance, IQA. IOR.org.uk, Institute of Refrigeration, IOR. IED.org.uk, Institution of Engineering Designers, IED. IEOST.org.au, Institution of Engineers Australia, IEOST. IEB-BD.org, Institution of Engineers, Bangladesh, in English, IEB. IEIndia.org, Institution of Engineers, India, in English, IEI. IEM.org.my, Institution of Engineers, Malaysia, in English, IEM. IEI.ie, Institution of Engineers of Ireland. IES.org.sg, Institution of Engineers, Singapore, in English, IES. IET.co.tz, Institution of Engineers Tanzania, in English, IET. iPlant.org.uk, Institution of Plant Engineers, IPlant. ipens.org.nz, Institution of Professional Engineers New Zealand, IPENS. IING.cl, Instituto de Ingenieros de Chile, Institute of Chilean Engineers, in Spanish, IIC. IIES.es, Instituto de la Ingeniería de España, Institute of Engineering of Spain, in Spanish. IAEE.org, International Association for Energy Economics, IAEE. IMOT.org, International Association for the Management of Technology, IMET. IAFE.org, International Association of Financial Engineers,
IAFE. IAST.org, International Association of Science and Technology for Development, IASTD. ICCSafe.org, International Code Council, concerned with building safety standards, ICC. CIGAR.org, International Commission of Agricultural Engineering, Commission Internationale du Génie Rural, ICAE, CIGR. ICOHTech.org, International Committee for the History of Technology, ICOTech was constituted as a scientific section within the Division of the History of Science of the International Union of the History and Philosophy of Science, IUP/DHS. But it has always functioned as a fully autonomous body with its funding dependent on its membership, ICOTech. ICOST.org, International Cost Engineering Council promoting cooperation between national and multinational cost engineering, quantity surveying and project management organizations worldwide, ICEC. ICSDI.org, International Council for Scientific and Technical Information, Conseil International pour l'Information Scientifique et Technique, ICST, SCIEST. ICOM.org, International Council of Museums, ICOM. ICSID.org, International Council of Societies of Industrial Design, ICSID. INCOSE.org, International Council on Systems Engineering, INCOSE. IEA.cc, International Ergonomics Association, IEA. IFSAR.org, International Federation for Systems Research, IFSR. INVENTION-IFIA.ch, International Federation of Inventors Associations, IFIA. FIT.edu/acaders/math/IFNA, International Federation of Nonlinear Analysts, IFNA. IIASA.ac.at, International Institute for Applied Systems Analysis, a research institute devoted to the policy aspects of environmental, economic, and technological processes of global change. It is administered by several scholarly societies, EASA. IIFIIR.org, International Institute of Refrigeration, Institut International du Froid in English and French, IIR, IIF. WITI.com, International Network of Women in Technology, WITI. IRGA.com, International Reprographic Association, serving predominantly the large and wide-format reproduction needs of architectural, engineering, manufacturing, retail, and advertising industries, IRGA. ISSMO.org, International Society for Structural and Multidisciplinary Optimization, IO. IS.org, International Society for the System Sciences, IS. HUT.FI/units/SAL/ISDG, International Society of Dynamic Games, ISDG. Seoul.org, International Society of Logistics, Seoul. ICES.org, International Solar Energy Society, ICES. IDEA.org, International Technology Education Association, IDEA. IDEA.org, International Test and Evaluation Association, in English. Its members include professionals from industry, government, and academia, who are involved in the development and application of policy and techniques used to assess the effectiveness, reliability, and safety of new and existing systems and products. JING.org, Jamaica Institution of Engineers, in English, G. JEA.org.jo, Jordan Engineers Association, in Arabic and English, JEA. DKNVS.no, Kongelig Norskvidenskabers Selskab, Det Kongelig Norskvidenskabers Selskab, Royal Norwegian Society of Sciences and Letters, in Norwegian and English, DKNVS. INGA.NIURS.net, Koninklijk Instituut van Ingenieurs Keveneria, Royal Institution of Engineers in the Netherlands Keveneria, in Dutch and English, Keveneria. KVIV.be, Koninklijke Vereniging, Royal Flemish Engineers Union, in Dutch, KVIV. KOFST.or.kr, Korean Federation of Science and Technology Societies, in Korean and English, KOFST. KIE.org, Korean Institute of Industrial Engineers, in Korean, KIIE. ksnt.or.kr Korean Society for Non-Destructive Testing, in Korean and English, KSNT. ksem.com Korean Society of Electron Microscopy, in Korean, KSEM. Physiografen.org, Kongliga Physiografiska S. and Almel, Skapet I Lund, Royal Physiographic Society in Lund, in Swedish and English. Founded in 1772 with a focus on agriculture, its goals are now much broader, being to encourage research in the natural sciences, medicine, and technology. IVA.se, Kongliga Ingenjö and Umel, Arsvetenskapsakademien, Royal Swedish Academy of Engineering Sciences, in Swedish, with some English, EVA. KSE.org.kw, Kuwait Society of Engineers, in Arabic, KSE. LKA.lv, Latvijask Valet and number 257, Tez Associ and number 257, Sija, Latvian Quality Association, in Latvian, LKA. VUSDA.org.vn, Li and eCirc, and High and eCirc, and number 803, PCECH and ACirc, and number 803, ICOAHO and number 803, CVEKY and number 771, Thursday and ACirc, and number 803, T6 and eCirc, and number 803, TNAM, Vietnam Union of Science and Technology Associations, in Vietnamese, VUSTA. mbmt.hu, Magyar Biomassatőrség, Hungarian Biomass Association, in Hungarian, MBMT. mft.hu, Magyar Fuzzy Törzség, Hungarian Fuzzy Association, in Hungarian, with some English, MFT. Mérnökakadémia.hu, Magyar Mérn and Umel, Kakadémia, Hungarian Academy of Engineering, in Hungarian and English, MMA, HAT. msc.rsvs.ulaval.ca, Microscopical Society of Canada, Société de Microscopie du Canada, in English and French, MSc, SMC. Microscopy.com, Microscopy Society of America, MSA. Microscopy.org.za, Microscopy Society of Southern Africa, MSSA. Island1.org/MMSG, Molecular Manufacturing Shortcut Group, a subject-based chapter, to promote nanotechnology as a path to the creation of a spacefaring civilization, of the National Space Society, MMSG. mfq.asso.fr, Mouvement Français pour la Qualité, French Movement for Quality, in French, MFQ. mdesz.hu, Muzaki es Termisetu Domini ieg Soltec SZ and Umel, Vetsaj, Federation of Technical and Scientific Societies, Hungary, in Hungarian, with some English, MTUS. nae.edu, National Academy of Engineering, one of the National Academies of the U.S.A, NA. nak.or.kr, and number 54620, and number 44397, and number 44277, and number 54617, and number 54620, and number 47548, and number 50896, National Academy of Engineering of Korea, in Korean and English, NAEK. NAST.ph, National Academy of Science and Technology, in English. The Philippines, NAST. NCIS.org, National Coalition of Independent Scholars, NCIS. NOGLSTP.org, National Organization of Gay and Lesbian Scientists and Technical Professionals, NOGLSTP. NSBE.org, National Society of Black Engineers, NSBE. NSBE.org, National Society of Professional Engineers, NSPE. NFTW.nl, Netherlands Forum voor Techniek en Wetenschap, Netherlands Society of Technological Sciences and Engineering, is the Academy of Engineering of the Netherlands. In Dutch and English, NFTW, FTW. Microscopy.nl, Nederlandse Vereniging voor Microscopie, Dutch Society of Microscopy in Dutch and English, NVVM. Newcomen.com,
Newcomen Society, for the study of the history of engineering and nse.org.ng, Nigerian Society of Engineers, in English, NSE. jie.or.jp, Neon Energy I Gakai, Japan Institute of Energy, in Japanese and English. eaj.or.jp, Neon K and number 333, Gaku Academii, Engineering Academy of Japan, in Japanese and English, EAJ. mesj.or.jp, Neon Marine Engineering Gakai, Japan Institution of Marine Engineering, Marine Engineering Society in Japan, in Japanese and English, JIME, MESJ. jfes.or.jp, Nippon K and number 333, Gakukai, Japan Federation of Engineering Societies, in Japanese, JFES. ntvia.no, Norges Tekniske Vitenskapsakademi, Norwegian Academy of Technological Sciences, in Norwegian and English, NTVA. nfkl.no, Norsk Forning for Kvalitet og Lederskap, Norwegian Association of Quality and Leadership, in Norwegian, NFKL. nif.no, Norsk Civilingenie and Ars Forning, Norwegian Society of Chartered Engineers, in Norwegian, with some English, French, and German, NIF. Ordengi.pt, Ordem dos Engenheiros, Society of Engineers, in Portuguese, OE. OAI.lu, Ordre des Architectes et des Ingénieurs Conseils, Order of Architects and Consulting Engineers, Luxembourg, in French, OAI. OAV.at, Endumel, Steirikischer Ingenieur und Architektenverein, Austrian Association of Engineers and Architects, in German, Endumel, IAV. pec.org.pk, Pakistan Engineering Council, in English, PEC. pii.or.id, Persatuan Insinyur Indonesia, Institution of Engineers, Indonesia, in English and Indonesian, PII, IEI. peo.on.ca, Professional Engineers Ontario, formerly, Association of Professional Engineers of Ontario, APEO, PEO. QSNet.com, Quality Society of Australasia, QSA. academia-de-ingenieria.org, Real Academia de Ingeniería, Academia de Ingeniería de España, Royal Academy of Engineering, Academy of Engineering of Spain, in Spanish, RI. nanoworld.org. Rosyjsko Obchestvo Skanneruyushche Zondovoy Microscopy I Nanotechnology I, Russian Society of Scanning Probe Microscopy and Nanotechnology, in Russian and English, ROSM. rayng.org.uk, Royal Academy of Engineering, RAY. rms.org.uk, Royal Microscopical Society, RMS. ronist.org.np, Royal Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, in English, RONIST. rssa.org.uk, Royal Scottish Society of Arts, sometimes subtitled, Science and Technology, RSSA. sia.org.au, Safety Institute of Australia, SIA. ssddt.org.sa. Saudi Society for Technology Development and Transfer, in Arabic and English, SSTDT. sitj.org.yu, Save and number 382, Anjura Iteniera Yugoslavij, Union of Engineers and Technicians of Yugoslavia, in Serbian, SITJ. satw.ch, Schweizerische Akademie der Technischen Wissenschaften, Académie Suisse des Sciences Techniques, Academia Svizzera del Scienze Techniche, Swiss Academy of Engineering Sciences, in German, English and French, SATW, Assistant. saq.ch, Schweizerische Arbeitsgemeinschaft für Qualität und Umwelt, TSF and Umwelt, Regierung, Association Suisse pour la promotion de la qualité, Swiss Association for the Promotion of Quality, in German, with some French and Italian, SAQ, ASPQ. SSOM.ch, Schweizerische Gesellschaft für Optik und Elektronenmikroskopie, Société Suisse d'Optique et de Microscopie Électronique, Swiss Society for Optics and Microscopy, in English, SGOM, SOM, SSOM. SIA.ch, Schweizerischer Ingenieur und Architektenverein, Société Suisse des Ingenieurs et Architectes, Société Svizzera degli Ingegneri ed Architetti, Swiss Society of Engineers and Architects, in German and French. iscience.or.jp, Sagio J and number 333, H and number 333, Gakkai, Institute of Systems, Control and Information Engineers, in Japanese and English, ISI. JSBE.or.jp, Siamitsuke and number 333, Gakukai, Japan Society for Precision Engineering, in Japanese and English, JSPE. SCI.org.co, Sociedad Colombiana de Ingenieros, Colombian Society of Engineers, in Spanish, SCI. SIB.org.bo, Sociedad de Ingenieros de Bolivia, Society of Engineers of Bolivia, in Spanish, SIB. Cebiot.org, Sociedad Española de Biotecnología, Spanish Society of Biotechnology, in Spanish, SCBiot. smbb.com.mx, Sociedad Mexicana de Biotecnología y Bioingeniería, Mexican Society for Biotechnology and Bioengineering, in Spanish, SMBB. smhct.org, Sociedad Mexicana de Historia de la Ciencia y de la Tecnología, Mexican Society for the History of Science and Technology, in Spanish, SMHCT. sbea.org.br, Sociedade Brasileira de Engenharia Agrícola, Brazilian Society of Agricultural Engineering, in Portuguese, SBEA. spme-bc.pt, Sociedade Portuguesa de Microscopia Electrónica e Biologia Celular, Portuguese Society of Electron Microscopy and Cell Biology, in Portuguese, SPMEBC. Industrie-nationale.fr, Société d'encouragement pour l'industrie nationale, Society for the Encouragement of National Industry, in French, SEN. sfp.photographie.com, Société Française de Photographie, French Society of Photography, in French, SFP. srb2.be, Société Royale Belge des Ingénieurs et Industriels, Royal Belgian Society of Engineers and Manufacturers, in French, SRBE. sfam.org.uk, Society for Applied Microbiology, SFAM. Imaging.org, Society for Imaging Science and Technology, SIST. simhq.org, Society for Industrial Microbiology, SIM. spt.org, Society for Philosophy and Technology, SPT. stc.org, Society for Technical Communication, STC. historyofTechnology.org, Society for the History of Technology, SHOT. serk.or.kr, Society of Air Conditioning and Refrigerating Engineers of Korea, in Korean, Saruk. secnc.org, Society of Engineering Science, SES. society-of-engineers.org.uk, Society of Engineers. ksie.or.kr, Society of Korea Industrial and System Engineering, in Korean, SKIS. sme.org, Society of Manufacturing Engineers, SME. maes-natl.org, Society of Mexican American Engineers and Scientists, MAS. smpte.org, Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineers, SMPT. sname.org, Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers, SNAM. swe.org, Society of Women Engineers, SWAY. saae.co.za, South African Academy of Engineering, in English, SAAE. professionalengineers.co.za, South African Society for Professional Engineers, in English, SPE. ses-standards.org, Standards Engineering Society. sem.org.cy,
Sundesmos Epistiamenine Mechaniko and Q-Pro, Cyprus Professional Engineers Association, in Greek. SaveBio.se, Svenska Bioenergif and UML, Reningen, Swedish Bioenergy Association, in Swedish, SVBio. SFKvalitet.se, Svenska F and UML, Förbundet F and UML, Arkvalitet, Swedish Association for Quality, in Swedish, with some English, SFK. TAST.or.th Thai Academy of Science and Technology Foundation, in Thai and English, TAST. TMMOB.org.tr, Turk Mühendis ve Mimar Odalar and No. 305, Burley and No. 287, I, Union of Chambers of Turkish Engineers and Architects, in Turkish, TMOB, Uktia. TTMD.org.tr, Turk Tesisat Mühendisleri Dern and No. 287, I, Turkish Society of Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning and Sanitary Engineers, in Turkish, TTMD. UgaEngineers.com, Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers, in English, UIPE. Thesolrlean.co.uk, UK Solar Energy Society, UK branch of International Solar Energy Society, UK SES, UK ICES. UADI.org.ar, Union Argentina de Asociaciones de Ingenieros, Argentine Union of Engineering Associations, in Spanish, UADI. UMAI.org.mx, Union Mexicana de Asociaciones de Ingenieros, Mexican Union of Engineering Associations, in Spanish, UMAI. UPADI.org, Union Panamericana de Asociaciones de Ingenieros, Uni and Tilde, O. Panamericana de Asociación Odilde, ES de Ingenieros, Pan American Federation of Engineering Societies, in Spanish, with some Portuguese and English, UPADI. VDI.de, Verein Deutscher Ingenieur, Union of German Engineers, in German and English, VDI. VOI.at, Verband and UML, Österreichischer Ingenieur, Union of Austrian Engineers, in German, V and UML, I. VFI.is, Verkvereinigung, and ETH, in Gayflog Islands, Association of Chartered Engineers in Iceland, in Icelandic and English, VFI. WorldEnergy.org, World Energy Council, WEC. WEA.org, World Energy Efficiency Association, WEEA. WFEO.org, World Federation of Engineering Organizations, World Federation of Engineering Organizations, WFEO. Transhumanism.com, World Transhumanist Association. Transhumanism is the philosophy which advocates the use of technology to overcome our biological limitations and transform the human condition. The accelerating pace of technological development opens up such revolutionary prospects as superhuman artificial intelligence and molecular nanotechnology, WTA. HKey.org.hk, Hong Kong Institution of Engineers, in English, HKIE. HKAASD.org.hk, Hong Kong Association for the Advancement of Science and Technology, in English, HKAST. CEGS.org.cn. Suohui, China Engineering Graphics Society, in Chinese, CEGS. CAE.cn. Chinese Academy of Engineering, in English and Chinese, CAE. CIE.org.tw, Suohui, Chinese Institute of Engineers, located in Taiwan. In Chinese and English, CIE. ns.org.cn. Zhenqiu Suohui, Chinese Nuclear Society, in Chinese, CNS. CSSDI.org.cn, Zhenqiu Kixuji, Shu, Kaiyunba, O. Suohui, China Society for Scientific and Technical Information, in Chinese and English, XT. CREIA.net. Zhenqiu Qizhe, Xingneng Yuachanyi, Zuhui, Chinese Renewable Energy Industries Association, in Chinese and English, CREA. csname.org, Zhenqiuzia, Aquan Goang Chung Suohui,
Chinese Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers in Chinese and English, XNAME. car.org.cn, Zhenqiuji, Langsuohui, Chinese Association of Refrigeration in Chinese and English, CAR. zie.org.zw, Zimbabwe Institution of Engineers, in English, ZIE. zsvts.sk, ZV and Almel, Z Slovensk and Yakyut, CH Videkotechnik and Yakyut, CH Spolonosti, Association of Slovak Scientific and Technological Societies in Slovak and English, ZSVTS.